Today is fine day in California. Huh? Choose.
From days of long ago, created by the cosmic legends of the universe, there stands one man, one great man, a man dedicated to preserving all that is good in pop culture. Loved by few, hated by many. Alone in his fortress of awesomeness, he battles fearlessly against the wolves, the evil, the unjust. To right that which is wrong, to stand for justice, to serve all mankind. He is the one, the only, the comic Relief Crusader.
Hi-ho, everybody. You've hit the Friday show on the Comic Relief Crusader. It's Frantic Friday, episode 55, and it's time to get back into the swing of things while I'm waiting to go back to work, and everything is A-OK, and I'm going to say hello to everybody that made it by. We got the illustrious other Canuck, Lord Thoth, that's here. How's it going, dude? Nice to see you. We also have Madman number 4, our Madman number 4. And we also have the Regis on this channel, besides Lord Thoth. We also have Vince Womack on top of that. Great to see you, dude. We also have, who else do we also have? We also have Chief Judge Finity, that is also here. Nice to see you, dude. Great that you're here, and let's see. Well, everybody's starting to file in little by little, bit by bit, over and over again, and for some odd reason, StreamYards has deleted most of my chat, so since I started this show, which is very odd, because now I can't highlight the people that came before. Stupid StreamYard. Anyway, great to be back. Nice to be here. Great to see everyone again, and bringing everyone back on a Frantic Friday. So, yeah, past couple of weeks have been totally bizarre beyond all belief, and that's why I'm available now back at the standard time on Fridays. So, great to see you. We got some news that we're going to share, but first, we have to welcome everybody back onto the panel here, shall we?
If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits?
Tom, you are number 1 again. How's it going?
Good. I'm just sharing to all social medias. Make sure everybody knows about what's going on right now in the world of you. And don't forget, everybody, if you're following right now, to like, subscribe, share, and all that fun jazz, and help build this channel to have astronomical numbers. It could be
yes. I know, right?
By the way, I noticed StreamYard has changed, right? And it's some of the cool effects. And Jason and I were playing on his show. Can I show everybody something? What do you think of this? How does that look?
Ooh. Oh, God, I love that.
Doesn't that look cooler? And then you got that one. Well, you got that one, but I like that one. I don't know. What do you?
I want the circles. No, give me the circles. Yes,
there. Let's go for circles now. It looks so cool because you can see more of the background too.
Huge, totally huge circles. Amazing circles. Everybody just wants to reach the screen and give it a little squeeze.
Yes. That's exactly what I think too. It looks like little.
I know.
Things. I know.
If I could only just color them in a mild skin color.
My face between there and just.
Exactly. It looks like. Never mind.
Yep, I know what you're thinking. We're all thinking the same.
And we got Appion. How's it going? Oh my God, I'm liking this more and more.
Nipala. If you put the 3 circles together, now we're Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right. And Tina the Naughty Dragon says, I have big circles. I bet you
Aw,
do. And I
yes,
bet you're
I'm-
proud to show them off.
I'm clapping for those. Yay.
Circle, circle, dot, dot.
Yes. And we also have back Jason Fox. How's it going? The man
How you doing?
that I've corrupted with Transformers that hates Wheelie as much as I do.
Yes, and I do agree. The new layout on StreamYard is better, but they have extended the prices on StreamYard now is so expensive.
Oh, those bastards. Damn it. Have
They went
really?
up so much in price, and yeah, for me in Norway, it's almost like 1,000 kroners a month,
Ah.
and it's just you just get like these small things, you know, the circles. You could have added them in from before, like
Right.
you know, we don't need to pay extra for that.
No.
And it's
I
just like
don't
small
know.
things, just like
It's
small things that makes no sense.
Something
But
something about it just makes me crave Nubian circles for some reason. I'm just
yeah,
Yeah.
it's fun to be back, and yeah, you got me into the Transformers world. And yes, I hate Wheelie. We don't need that character at all. You know, f that character a lot, man.
Oh god. So how's it been going with everybody? Tom, you had a birthday on Wednesday. Happy birthday, dude.
Yay.
Happy
Oh,
birthday, my friend.
Did nothing. I sat home all night and played video games all night. Mind you, I finally was able to get my birthday meal. You'll know a place we have called Bob's Takeout here
Yeah.
locally. It's an amazing
Yeah.
local joint. It's you know, and I only eat there once a year. I have fish and chips, and clams and chips with a couple pieces of fish. So it costs a lot of money. But it was
Oh.
my birthday thing. Somebody paid it for me. And I'm waiting for that pay for that TV episode I was able to do a background character on. And I'm waiting for that pay because I'm going to buy myself a first video game since Cyberpunk 2077. But I'm going to try to find Kingdom of Amalur. I probably just have to get the digital copy if I don't find a physical, but I'll buy it because I want to play it again because I don't have PS Plus anymore. But yeah, so yeah, I'm keeping that busy, getting the calendars out there. I'm looking to start streaming again. I might stream Dragon Warrior. Please don't hurt me, Nintendo. And maybe Sleeping Dogs or Days Gone as well, or Ghost with the because it's just all three free great games. So, but yeah, I'm
They
just keeping-
won't. They won't punish you. We have huge circles now. So
Yes, I know. Look at our
So we have
circles.
huge
Nintendo. Look at the
circles,
circles. You
yeah.
just want to pinch them and squeeze them and put your face between them.
I know. Just
You, yep.
Anyway.
Yes.
Motorboat them.
Appion, how's it going, dude?
Yeah, we just forgot about him. Poor guy.
I know.
Out here.
Yes, Hunty, Amalur. I might even stream it again if I get it. So you should just.
That's a good game. I've been playing that lately. I've been playing Cyberpunk lately too, trying to
Oh,
finish
same
it up.
here. I love.
I just downloaded the game again.
Have they
I'm just so happy it works now because when I first
Oh,
played
did
it, it was a disaster.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
What are you playing on now, Happy? On PS5?
Xbox Series X.
So the new, you got the updated.
I had the
one.
original like on the shittier like last gen when it shouldn't have came out for that and like the game was unplayable almost like
Believe it
so
or not, my
it's so
PS4
nice that it works now.
But my PS4, I'm one of the few lucked out. It actually didn't mess up too much on my PS4, but I still love it. I want to get a PS5 to play these. You can't play the expansion on the old system. It's like, damn it! But I will. I will get it again and give me.
Yeah, because Keanu Reeves is so good in that game. I love him as Johnny Silverhand. He's awesome.
Silverhand's character's awesome.
And Jason, how you been doing lately, bud?
Well, I've been doing pretty well. Been
Yeah.
watching stuff, relaxing, done some changes with the channel now. That's worked a lot better. We are going in the right direction.
Less
little bit more
naughty
people.
words.
Yes, it's hard for me to not, be super hardcore on the way I say stuff, because I use the other term for handicapped. I like the other
Right.
word a lot more.
Yeah.
But we have made some new rules, and it's really hard to not use that word anymore. Because in Norway, our language, we swear a lot. That's just part of Norwegian culture.
Well, yeah, exactly.
So it's new, and we're more serious now, and going in the more right direction. And I've also I rewatched the Rebel Moon director's cuts because I love them so much. And I've been rewatching the Crow movie a lot of times, and I went up in the liking, so now I actually give it a 9 out of 10. Because
It was a great film.
it is a really great film,
I
and
forgive you.
and also everything they have done, for example, like some of the shots are straight out from the comic. It's like one of them is like just a little one. They're in the bathtub. A lot of people complained about them being in the bathtub, and I'm like, well, they do that in the comic. That's part of when they are bonding.
Right.
It's part of the comic, the old original comic. And they've taken a lot. Yeah, no, I really enjoy that movie, and been rewatching that. And I did also I talked about with Tom yesterday about this. I did rewatch Madam Web,
Wow.
and I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I don't care much about it. I don't hate it. It's just a decent movie. You know, it's
You
a
don't
decent
hate it
movie.
because it's Sydney Sweeney. No, I'm kidding.
I don't care about. I don't care about that either. It's just like it's a.
Still
It's
hard
a
on you, though. But anyway, yeah.
it's a mainstream story. It's not a particular big, amazing story, but it's like, yeah, you know, I can watch this. It's nothing wrong in that kind of sense. It's like there, you know. I don't
Yeah.
love it. I don't hate it, but it's a movie that I can watch it in once in a while if I feel for it.
Yeah.
Don't hate
No,
it.
that's
We've
cool.
discussed that.
So-
There's such a development of an echo chamber in this community. I've learned over the time that if once somebody hates it, everybody hates it, and they don't give it a chance. Like The Crow, for instance. Like we've discussed, like, you know, I don't think the old me would have given it a chance because I love the original so much. But then Jason showed me the trailer. Okay, maybe I'll give it. And maybe it seems like they're going to sway away from. It's not a remake of the movie. It's a remake and a different telling of the graphic novel. That's something people got to get through their head. I give it a chance. Freaking love the film. It's amazing. It really is like, wow, really well. So that's the thing. Nowadays, people need to learn to think for themselves and give your own honest opinion. Don't go by what the masses say. I'm tired of that in this community sometimes. And you probably notice it too, Mike, and Avion, enough that sometimes there seems to get like when somebody says something, a certain group, just people will change and say the same thing. But that's one thing I like about you, Mike. You do something original. You do your own thing. You talk about news that nobody else talks about. That's one thing I love being on your show because it's the new and fresh. That's the lesser known stuff. So
you're such a kiss ass. I love you. No, I'm kidding.
Oh yeah.
Is the check in the mail? Is the check in the mail? Oh wait, no.
Yes, it is. And Vance actually with a pertinent question here. There were other people besides Sydney and Madam Web. Apparently,
I don't know either. Yeah. Just those legs and that schoolgirl.
and our madman, I just keep seeing things circles, and I can't stop thinking about my wife. Anything to help you, madman number 4. Anything to help you. And we got a new guy here, Chuck Xavier, slurp slurp. Exactly. So yeah, Madam Web garbage.
I personally, so I can't give my opinion on Madam Web.
Yeah, I watched it and it's horrible.
No,
I'm sorry. I don't
have any inclination to watch it.
No,
I don't care about it.
But speaking of Madam Web, let's get on to the first segment of the show, which we love to call Stupid News.
Hey.
Stupid and fresh on this channel, or as fresh as it can be. Let's see. And what have we got in stupid news today? Well, there's a few things here which I like to share. And we got this from ABC Everyday, ABC News. And it's a little bit of a perspective. What it's like to be non-binary and have a feminine body.
A feminine body.
Wow.
Looks like a girl, so it's a girl.
Yeah, so she's a girl with a female body.
How dare you?
Especially dressing like that, showing them. Here's my boobs. I'm a boy. No, you're not.
Yes, exactly. It's a great day to pick circles for our avatars today. So
it's very fitting and topical.
It is.
No,
it is.
That is just a woman with curvy feminine body, like
That's
women normally have. They normally are more feminine than men. It's pretty normal, I think.
I think you're right.
Yeah. So she just knows what it's like to be a girl.
It's like even when women becomes really muscular, they still have a feminine body. It's still feminine. So yeah. So this is just a woman.
Overload. I love that. Exactly. You know, because you know what? Whenever I hear the word non-binary now, I just think of somebody that looked should look, I don't know.
I think about Jabba the Hutt
Androgynous?
and the Hutts.
Yeah,
because in the Star Wars world they are kind of non-binary in a way, in that kind of sense. In a way, they can change gender whenever they want to. Also, the Hutts can change gender. So yeah, so every time I hear non-binary, I just think about the Hutts in Star Wars.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Besides that, in real life, I'm going to say something that might be controversial. In real life, non-binary isn't real.
No.
Anyway.
Yes. Exactly, because all signs point towards because all signs point towards the mammary glands there, and the hips seem to be a little bit wider. And I don't know, I can't quite put my finger on it, but she seems to have, I don't know, long feminine hair.
Yeah. She's thick.
Yeah.
She's thick, but she's
large hoots.
Good on for her.
Yeah.
The moon seems happy.
Or as Charles Xavier would say, jugs. Yeah, the moon seems very happy. So there you go. Baby. How you doing? Oh my God. But I mean,
that moon want to have fun with her.
Exactly. Yeah, that's a bad moon on the rising.
Has that wrist face, Just look at me,
a
baby.
Real rebel moon.
Oh God.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh
God. All signs towards that comment point to yes. So, oh my God. Yeah. So, no, it's science. All of it points to you have a feminine body, ergo you happen to be female. So, yeah.
So you should
I think most women can relate to have a feminine body.
Yeah,
I think so.
The occasional 0.5% butches out there, and we love you, but yeah, no, the rest of them,
yeah, no. And Vince Womack says, yeah, that moon looks like he's straining. Get the tubby off of me. Yeah, probably. Thick. Let's see. So we got that in Super News. Let's see. Next in Super News, because our educational system has never failed us before. Let's see. This from the Mail Online. Teachers tell schoolboys that displaying traditional gendered roles in a family could lead them to committing a very disgusting act, as you can read there. Almost a third of school children, almost a third of schools use relationship and sex education classes to tell kids about toxic masculinity. So apparently having the good old traditional family with everybody clearly knowing that they're not non-binary and actually maybe feminine or masculine, they're more likely to do the rape thing. So what a bunch of morons.
Is it too early to die now?
Can I?
I'm getting depressed.
I want to say this right now, and yeah, we're gonna get serious for 2 seconds. These people should be fired on the spot. First of all, telling a young boy you're gonna be a rapist. No, you're a sick bastard. Leave these children alone. You're warping these children's mind. That's disgusting. Oh, toxic masculinity. It's a fake thing. Shut the F up. I'm not going to swear.
It is.
Stuff like this needs to get out of the world. We need to fire these people and put them in jail. Because no, you don't tell that to a young boy. No. Well, things happen. It happens. It's disgusting and sad. But you're almost perpetuating it. No. Just, oh, jeez.
That's right.
These poor boys get treated like crap for no reason. I'm just sick of it.
And Chuck, no, we do the pop culture news, but we do a short little segment we like to call stupid news of all the stupid news that's going out there. Before we get to even some of the more stupid news that's going on in pop culture, so don't worry, it's coming out. So there we go.
Again,
so I've heard this is not the first time hearing of this. That's why somebody said it's fake. It's not fake. This really has happened. There's teachers saying this.
Yeah,
I used to be.
There's a lot. There's proof everywhere. There's a lot of this kind of stuff. Even when school have their, the books where they learn about having sex and all this kind of stuff too, and trans stuff, and disgusting books that are really detailed.
For I've seen adults, the books, not children.
Yep.
Yeah, they are totally for adults, but they are made for the kids in school to read,
Disgusting.
and
Yeah.
it's disgusting. And again, I just want to say this. Again, it's easy said. I always say this all the time. Let kids be kids. Is it that hard to understand? Can just kids be kids and
really.
live like kids and have fun as kids and learn stuff while they are kids?
Yeah.
Yep. Which Tina says, men, as a woman, I don't think you all have toxic masculinity. Thank you.
Thank you, Tina.
And hence
Straight
the
up
reason
real,
why we
thank
put
you.
the circles up now from now on. So there you go.
had a
And
joke. I'm
let's
not gonna do
see,
the joke
Chuck.
here.
Yeah. Oh, gotcha. I thought I found the male version of The View. Well, the only thing is we're funny, right? And they're just sad cat women.
And we are
So,
diverse.
there you go.
We have 2 LGBTQ people here, so we are a little diverse.
Yeah,
And I'm
yeah.
triple
Yes,
culture,
exactly.
so I'm
And I'm
German,
not white.
Romani,
I'm not
everybody
white.
from the
There,
US.
I'm not white. I'm peach. So there.
Yeah.
Ah, there we go.
I wish
So
I had a
yeah,
whoopee
so we got all
cushion.
that
Then we'd
ridiculous
have a
news
whoopee
going
at least.
on.
Give us a
God
whoopee.
damn it,
Oh,
Jan.
God, that would just be perfect. So yeah,
I'm not even
that's why
trying
he's
either.
the coleslaw and he's ready. So yeah, we got 2 stories here. Let's see, we got something about the Skyrim grandma, and
Oh
yes,
yeah. Oh,
yeah, and something about Alan Tudyk, and that he has a secret role going on. So I'm going to leave it up to the chat and you guys here on the panel. Which one do you want to go through first?
I want to say
Let the
Skyrim.
birthday, let the birthday kid have his choice because he had his birthday not that
Yay.
long ago.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Skyrim.
yeah.
Because I read that and
Skyrim.
I was like, oh, I felt so sad, but kind of happy, I guess. But just,
There you go.
yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
white either. I'm a
Yeah, I
ginger.
saw it in news. I used to watch her sometimes.
Yeah, same here.
I heard she was hilarious.
And she is.
So-
And I
She
love
was.
Skyrim myself too. It's
Her
good.
humor is amazing, bro.
Oh yeah.
She was
Well, okay.
an OG cool person.
Let's see. Lortha, Skyrim, is that gay prawn? No, it's definitely not great gay prawn. So
You
okay.
can probably
Well,
find it if you're interested, Lord.
yeah,
I'm actually waiting for the Sky Oblivion update, which is coming in the new year. They're going to add to the Skyrim engine. They're recreating Oblivion, which sort of like they with Fallout 4 engine they recreated. Which one was it? Vegas, I think it is. No, yeah, one of the other games. So they're recreating different universes in the newer updated versions of these games. Sky Oblivion is one I'm looking forward to. The Oblivion release, which should be out next year.
Well, that being said,
No,
we'll
the
do
London
our beloved our beloved senior article then at this point then. So, because seniors need our love. So, this from Banding in the Comics, beloved YouTuber Skyrim Grandma retires from gameplay videos at 88 years old, and which she says the
She was
reason
a
why
hardcore
is
gamer.
yeah, it's not fun anymore, she says.
Yeah.
So playing video games is not fun. Wow, she's got the stuff there on the wall. Wow, she's
a real geek, brother. She's a real geek, and
wow,
she's more hardcore gamer than a lot of other people out there.
Big time.
Bethesda should use her likeness and like put her in as like an NPC character.
They're not the first person to mention that.
Yes.
They're saying they might do that for the next one.
Why not?
Yeah, there's talk to bring her in the next one.
Yeah,
They should do it, man.
Throw her in there.
Yeah.
13 years old and still going strong. Skyrim. Yeah.
Oh yeah, game.
Has it been 13 years old already?
Oh yeah, dude. And the anniversary edition, I bought it for like the third, fourth time. I'm like, oh my god, I bought it so many times.
I wonder how she was when she was a kid. Did she play tabletop games and other stuff? I wonder a lot about her life.
I'd like a documentary on her.
I want a documentary about her. I want to know her whole life, especially with gaming, because she's so a dedicated geek and gamer. So I'm just so curious about her.
So
yeah,
like,
I'm curious about her life and who she is, man.
Huh? And why video games and why Skyrim? That'd be interesting. Yeah. Well, according to the article here, Shirley Curry, affectionately known as the Skyrim Grandma for many of Skyrim fans out there, has officially announced her retirement from making gameplay videos on YouTube. Known for both creating gameplay content and reading lore books for fans. Wow, she did that too. Shirley has been at it for many years and will even get her own NPC and the
I
next
did not
Elder
know that.
Scrolls
I swear I
installment.
didn't read this.
There you
Hey.
go. There you go. She's
There we
getting
go,
her
yeah.
own NPC.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
should.
Congratulations.
They
That's
talked about
something.
that, yeah.
So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. When you make that big of an impact that you're gonna get your own NPC character.
Oh, they mentioned
Dude,
that a
she's
while
an
back.
inspiration, man. Like she's an inspiration for people, dude.
Yeah. Okay, I get this joke. Yeah. I was once like you. Then I got arthritis in my thumbs.
I just can't see myself calling my grandma and be like, "What are you doing, grandma?" And she's like,
Oh,
"Playing
man.
Skyrim."
Yeah, exactly, right?
I'm playing
And
Cyberpunk,
Skyrim
Skyrim.
Grandma should be a,
Fighting a
should be a
dragon.
companion. Yes, Hunty, I agree with that. Should be a companion.
Oh,
in Skyrim.
yeah.
Skyrim
You
Grandma.
can imagine that.
would
Like,
be
say,
cool.
say if she played the Elder Scrolls Online too. Hey, Grandma, can you help me finish this level? Like,
Yeah. Well, this is what you
Uh.
have to do. You have to press.
Of course, it is sad that she's quitting. Of course, it is sad, but
Oh,
I do
man.
understand if it's not fun anymore. Why force
Exactly.
yourself to do that? It's better to be honest and just say, "Well, I've had my run, and now I can move on. I'm old. I want to, enjoy the last, life I have and all that with family and other stuff like that.
Yeah.
It all depends.
Vince, yeah, there was a mod in the making when I played that made audiobooks out of all the books in Skyrim. Oh, really? I did not know that. Huh. Okay.
That's cool, actually, because I want to read. I'd love to read all those. Actually, there's so many good books on Skyrim.
Chuck Xavier, she must have dementia because when is it not fun? Well, I don't know. Hey, that's why we're getting into the article because don't know what the reason is, but we're going to find out here. So let's see. Hunty says she would be like an older mage lady from Dragon Age Origins.
Yeah,
yeah,
That'd be
that'd be
so
pretty cool. So
she would be badass.
And hello,
OP
Red.
and take everybody.
Yeah, exactly right. Hey, Red, nice to see you. Great that you're here. And you know what? And hey, if you guys are new here, I would just appreciate if you hit the like button. And if you're also new here, subscribe. Check out the channel. So it's a fun time that we have here. So going on with the article, as one can imagine, this news after 9 years of charming fans with her laid back and engaging style, we will hit the Skyrim continuity community pretty hard, actually. So
It did for even me who don't play Skyrim anymore. But I've followed her for so long, so yeah, it did affect me and a lot of other people.
Oh yeah, I read it this morning, and I was like, "Oh man," because I am playing Skyrim right now again because I added all the big trees everywhere. It's more trees in the village now and stuff. It's like, yay! And it's like, oh, I still love playing Skyrim.
Actually, I'm gonna see how many. She gets 1.31 million subscribers.
Oh yeah, she did good for herself.
Wow!
Yeah.
Oh, totally.
She did.
Wow! Dang! Way to rock YouTube.
Damn straight. Good on her. Seriously.
Yeah, I know,
and
right?
It's closure. Anybody don't believe in yourselves and you're never too old to make a dent in your life? Nah, screw that. She proves it wrong. Like, damn.
I'm an 88-year-old grandmother who loves to play and record games. I live in Ohio, USA. I love playing Skyrim. I'm a widow. I have 4 sons, 9 grandchildren, and 3 great-grandchildren. My birthday is April 2nd. Wow.
I know.
I'm liking this lady now even more. I'm going to subscribe. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add to this. So there we go. I'm going to check her out, man, because I've heard of her. I just never had the time. So
she's awesome.
Yeah.
No, she's an inspiration, and that's what I want to do when I'm old, Just sit down, play games, and enjoy life,
That's a good doc in the making. Seriously, now that she's retired, I would get a hold of her, a documentary filmmaker, and make a documentary on her and Skyrim in general. Combine that. Really, you could do something good with that.
Yeah, definitely. So, yeah, Shirley's legacy and impact upon the Elder Scrolls. In a heartfelt video, Curry shared her reasons for retiring. So, I'm just doing it for fun, and it isn't fun anymore. I'm tired of it. I'm bored with it. I'm bored to death with it. Well over 10 years since its release, it's understandable that Shirley would feel this way. It's like, well, yeah, you can only play a game, I guess, for so long before
She probably made a fortune.
You kind of get bored of it, I guess.
For some
Oh
people,
yeah,
they get
with like
bored
over a
after
million
you play it a
followers.
lot, yeah.
She made a fortune. She could like when she retires, she could go do whatever she wants.
Exactly.
Yeah. Damn. Good on her, though.
I
Yeah.
played
So,
Skyrim, bought an island.
Yeah, exactly.
I have my own pet dragon now.
I have a private.
Yes.
Yeah, I have a whole
Fine.
castle now.
Yeah, my castle's better than the one in Skyrim.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's probably the case, right? Her candid confession touched many as fans flocked to social media platforms like Reddit. God, why Reddit? There, they expressed their gratitude and celebrated her remarkable journey. The video itself garnered an aptly symbolic 8,800 upvotes on Reddit, reflecting the strong bond she formed with her audience. Wow. And who says we don't care about our seniors nowadays? Come
She didn't
on.
let life stop her. She didn't just retire, bowl over, and sit and do nothing. She said, "Let's try something else. Let's have fun." She had a cool personality. She was warming to listen to when she talked. She was just a genuine human being, and that's playing something that we all love. Within geek culture, it's like, yeah, go on, Grandma. That's awesome. And I was lucky enough to meet my great grandmother. I used to hang out with her. I helped her with, when she couldn't do things and stuff. And they'd take me to the summer homes and we'd chill. And I was lucky enough to know my Nana also. And I had cool Nanas. And it's just cool. Nanas are usually the coolest because they're more, by then they're retired. They're done. They get to spoil their grandchildren. And they're just cool people. And she was like that. She's just totally awesome.
Totally. Chuck Xavier, you all make entertaining stuff and try to be funny, and this lady just sat in front of her screen and played a video game and got all these views. Mind-boggling. Well,
as I mentioned, Chuck, she's that great personality though too.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like, here's a woman that, as mentioned in her YouTube biography, she's a widow. On top of that, right now, she just could have just, sat aside and, maybe felt sorry at life that she lost her husband or something like that. Or it's like, oh, what am I going to do at, I don't know, like say this is 10 years ago, like at 78 years old, I'm just, she did something absolutely nobody would expect is get on a computer.
Something that was fun and something that she liked. And that's why we want to know more about her life and what she was interested in and all this kind of stuff, right? Because
what drug her into fantasy world? Was she a book reader of fantasy? Whatever, like so many things. I want to know.
I mean, exactly. It's something you don't expect, right? A senior citizen, especially starting out at around 78 years old, because 10 years ago, that's how old she was. You don't expect old people, and I'm sorry for using that word, old people.
But it's true.
But it's true to get up and play, especially a depending on what platform she was playing on, like PC, I don't know, whatever. A game like this.
Yeah.
It's something you don't expect.
Also,
it catches everybody.
Also reading lore, lore books and all that stuff for people too, delving into the lore, talking about the lore, all this kind of stuff. She was just, an amazing woman. And, that's why it was so fun with all the years of her playing and her lore stuff and just so much. And yes, there's the same thing with, sniping grandpa, as Vince did mention, who plays Call of Duty. He's also an older guy an old man who plays games and all that kind of stuff, and it's fun to see that they are doing it and they're having fun and doing something that they love.
And this is an IP a lot of us love. Like I said, it's not just Skyrim. Elder Scrolls have been going for years. I've touched on Morrowind. I got to get back into Oblivion is my favorite of them all. And then, of course, Skyrim. I mean, there's some great franchise and the lore, and it's a very in-depth world that people don't really talk about. It's good on her. She had a love for it, and it's inspiring to see that. It makes me look where I'm turned 52 this week. I'm like, man, when I'm her age, if I'm still around, I'd love to be doing that, because that's just inspiring.
Gosh, imagine what games you'll get to play when you're that age.
God.
Can you imagine?
Elder Scrolls. Oh wait, it'll finally be released by then.
And
but
they'll probably still be coming out with Skyrim versions.
Yeah, probably.
and the last Game of Thrones book is still not out.
No,
that's right.
No.
Yeah. And I want to say hi to Alpha Red Comics, who's also new here. Nice to see you. I hope you like and subscribe and spread the word around. So, we try to be a fun channel around here, as much as humanly possible, especially that one episode that I missed that we did, about Elmo. God, that was fun. God, that was so much fun. I still don't
get how we never got a Skyrim movie.
Yeah, right?
It was right there. It was right there all these years.
Oh, dude, trust me. I've been dying for that for you. Dragons won. My obsession with dragons, I think would have been beautiful. But no.
Make a movie and let her make a cameo.
Oh, God, yeah.
That's right. Oh, God, yes. That'd be so cool.
You can buy posters from her or something. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think Cosmic Wolf also has it right. There's also the possibility that she started playing the game to escape the loss of her husband, the loss of her friends, and to escape depression. Or perhaps she's now come to grips with her age and she's ready to move on. So many possibilities. Exactly. Right?
That's why I want to hear her story. Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I want to know about her story, who she really is, and all this kind of stuff.
I want to see this.
I'm not a Dr. French filmmaker, but if anybody, fellow friends in the industry, check this out. Really tell her story. I guarantee it'll make famous because people want to hear it. Now that she's officially retired, people are going to want to hear her story.
As a game, it's not very complicated.
No, it's not.
You pick up a weapon, you swing it at things, you kill them, you pick up food and things you can cook. Yeah, there's little bits here, but it's like the game is like the perfect fantasy sandbox.
Well, yeah, because Skyrim, and people might not forget, Oblivion was more in depth. They actually dumbed Skyrim down a bit for the more common player, and we showed, because Oblivion, you can make your own spells. You could the speech was a little bit more intricate. There was a little bit more in depth.
The game doesn't hold your hand.
Yeah, whereas Skyrim, they kind of made it easier for everybody, and boom, look how it's still going to this day. So they just released the anniversary one 2 years ago. So it's it's still growing. It's mods for it constantly. I just got a new mod where you get trees in your villages and stuff, and so it's never stopped growing. Just sort of like GTA, Skyrim is that other game that's been outlasting everybody else. So it's just
You know what? The one thing I absolutely loved about Skyrim were the bugs. Were some of the bugs in that because
they're annoying.
Yeah. Oh no, I ended up playing it on the Switch, right? Because my son ended up buying it on the Switch and downloaded it, and oh my God, some of the bugs in it are just hilarious. Man, there was like this one time I got on a horse, and for some odd reason I ended up flying about 100 feet in the sky, right up above the dragon, and I'm trying to attack it while I'm flying in the sky. I'm like, what the hell is going on? And I'm just trying to control this thing until ultimately I crashed into the side of the mountain and died horribly. So
one of my favorite things in Skyrim is like early gaming when you start the playthrough and you try to take on a giant. Oh no! The giant will just hit you, and they ragdoll you, and you just go flying hundreds of feet. Team Rocket's blasting off again.
And a little quick story about bugs. I'll just say I had a battle with a dragon once. It was a brilliant battle. It took forever, but I finally beat him. And then it was another animal after that, and I beat him. And thank God, a bug killed me. Came from behind and killed me.
God! Really?
Oh my God! I hate bugs. It was such a beautiful battle. It wasn't recorded either. It's like, damn, and just a stupid bug killed me. Like, I've never been angrier.
We love the bugs.
Damn.
Oh my God, I hate the bugs. Friggin' stupid ass bugs. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh jeez. Let's see. Any other bugs that were hilarious in this? I'm trying to think.
Mud crabs can be annoying too if you're not paying attention. It's like,
that's true. Yes.
Bastards nipping at
and also a lot of the fun mods they made for Skyrim. So many fun mods.
So many.
I remember back in the day, me and some friends, we want to have My Little Ponies as the dragons.
Yes.
It was so cringe. It was so cringe.
There's
But
actually a
it was
Macho
so-
Man
Oh,
dragon.
my God.
Believe it or not.
Yes,
Really?
yes, you have.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
you have. Yeah, you have.
Macho
everything,
Oh
Man
my
dragon.
God.
But I was like, what the hell?
Hey, brother, point to the Slim Jim. Oh my God.
Oh god, that would have been scary if you play the
Uh.
game and you hear that and the dragon and it's him like flying to you as a
Oh
dragon.
my
Oh
God.
It's
Yeah.
on YouTube somewhere. Macho Man Dragon in Skyrim. It does exist.
Oh, jeez.
So
I remember going down these one steps, and for some odd reason, I ended up going sideways. I don't know why. I like.
well, it's
I'm
Bethesda.
going-
we know how they can mess
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
I ended up going down and exploring this one crypt. I think it was like in the northern lands. And for some odd reason, like halfway through, I ended up like flinging sideways, like I was going like through some
Yeah.
sort of parallel fifth dimension. I'm like, what the hell is happening? I'm like, and then I end up in I don't know some place not there. You know?
As
Like,
messed as Bethesda
this
games
idea.
can be, we still go back. We don't leave. We still come. We're like, okay, let's just
Oh,
reboot it.
God.
Okay, it works now this time around. So we
Yeah.
continue because we love it.
It's gotten into the point where my daughter because it was on her Switch is like no don't update it, don't update it. I love it for the bugs that it still has, right? Just play it that way.
Yeah,
Like,
yes,
all
like-
right, fine.
Exactly.
Don't you dare update this game. All right,
Man.
fine.
I bet Ubisoft
It's
wishes
my-
people
Kick your
were saying
ass
that
if you
about
do.
Star Wars Outlaws.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh my god.
I love it for the bugs. Yeah, no one's
But-
saying that about that game.
Yeah, no, nobody. So what is she going to be doing after Skyrim? Okay, so though she's stepping away from gameplay videos, Curry assured her fans that she is not leaving YouTube entirely. She plans to continue creating content in a different format. This would include the occasional vlogs, reading videos of in-game books of Skyrim, and even her own stories. Oh, she's going to get extra creative. That's pretty cool. So Curry emphasized that she wants to enjoy her time without the pressure of maintaining a regular upload schedule. She says, I'm not going to be making any more game videos and uploading them. Now, that's fair enough. You know, I mean, 88 years old, there's only so many hours
She
in a
might
day.
play it, you know what? She might play it privately instead, just having fun just playing it then.
Yeah.
I think the only thing she'd play is if the new Elder Scroll game ever came out, but she has to be alive still.
But
when
I
it
know
drops.
it's
That's
like
true.
That's the problem.
That's
I had
true.
foggy brains for 8 years, and then I said, "No, I'm done. I couldn't do the regular schedule." Sometimes you need a break from it. That was 8 years,
Yeah.
and then she did way more. It's like, man, like keeping a regular schedule can be nuisance and tedious sometimes, and just it was
can.
nice to like time to take a break for a while. And I don't. So yeah, I understand where she's coming from. Sometimes that's
Yeah, no, completely, and I'm happy that she want to do more reading, and she will not stop with Skyrim like that.
Mm.
She will still go with the lore stuff with
Yeah.
Skyrim universe, and but I'm really excited for her own stories. That's what I'm really excited to listen to.
Mhm.
Like, are she gonna have her own fantasy world stories? Are she also gonna talk more about maybe her life or other stuff? Like, what kind of stories? I'm just excited to see what she's gonna do. I'm excited for her new future of what she's gonna do on YouTube. I'm happy for
Yeah.
her.
Because if she's going to end up doing her own stories, plus on top of that, coupled with the fact that they're going to make her an NPC, I wonder, because let's just say she comes from a, traditional educated time, right? That if her stories are actually pretty good later on, once she puts them out, I wonder if Bethesda will be interested in adapting them as well.
Yeah, so you never
That'd
know.
be
Yeah,
interesting.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have a DLC with her stories. Maybe even modern community can get her stories and turn.
Like, she's a big inspiration for the Skyrim world, like the Elder Scrolls world. So
Yeah. I'd be okay with that. That'd be pretty cool. And she'd be
Same
making
here.
more bank. Mm.
Oh yeah, and she deserves it, man, for everything that she's done and will continue doing. She deserves it.
Yeah.
She have worked for this.
Yep.
She
Actually,
works
you know what?
hard for the money.
Yeah.
She works hard for the
9 to 5. I love it. I wonder how much Bethesda paid her, if they paid her for making her an NPC character. Because you got to use her likeness, right? So
Yeah.
I wonder if they paid her. I hope they paid her.
I wonder what kind of NPC she's gonna be.
Ooh, that'd be awesome. That'd be so cool to find out.
She has to be a mage.
I bet like
Wise.
a innkeeper that like tells you the rumors and all that jazz.
You can buy
Why
stuff
can't she
from-
be like why can't she be like a tank with a two-handed sword and go around? But you know, be like.
I
"This
wonder if they
is old
asked
grandma
her.
badass."
Yeah, they must have asked her, "What would you like to be as an NPC in this in the upcoming game?"
Wait and see.
They must have. They must have.
That's coming
I'll
out,
see
what,
now.
5 years from now, I think? Mm,
Probably.
damn you.
Beyond her YouTube career, Curry has exciting plans for her newfound free time. She's looking forward to making a quilt. Good for her. Reading more books and perhaps even writing one herself.
Oh, that's
interesting.
freaking awesome.
For Curry,
At
that is
88.
pretty awesome. For Curry, at 88, exactly.
What the
right?
fuck?
She's
Wait.
Overachiever.
Well, yeah, she's an inspiration.
Save some for the rest of us.
Oh, happy
I'll say it
Skyrim.
before again. I'll say it again.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter your age. Don't just follow your dreams. And she's doing it. You're never too old to do anything. Damn the hell no. So good on you, Grandma.
That's right.
Never
Exactly.
too late.
Yep. She's looking forward to making a quilt, reading more books, and perhaps writing one herself. For Curry, this shift represents not an end, but a new beginning, where she can
As I
focus on
talked
her
about,
personal projects and share her life in a more relaxed way. Yeah. Curry's contributions to the gaming community, particularly the Elder Scrolls series, have not gone unnoticed. With over 1 million subscribers, she carved out a unique niche as a senior gamer, captivating fans with her warmth, authenticity, and deep love for the Skyrim universe. So
Yes.
her presence in the community has even earned her recognition from Bethesda, the game developer, solidifying her legacy with the franchise. Awesome for her. That is
I'm so
really,
happy
really
for it.
cool.
Makes me, dude. It's not often we get like so positive news about stuff and all this.
Yeah.
So this just makes me so happy. You know.
We need more news like
It
this.
is.
This is what our community needs. Stuff like this to make us strong and make
Yep.
us happy and just realize that's what we're doing. We're having fun, just like she did. No matter how old
Yep.
you are, you're having fun.
And so to Chuck Xavier, if you're still there in the chat, this is what this channel is about, because we have a lot of other channels that are out there that are bashing this movie or that comic and blah blah blah. You know what? And a lot of it isn't focused on some good news. And this is why this channel kind of exists. Yeah, we may bitch and complain about, some of the stuff that's out there, but, I'd like to bring, like what Tom said before in the beginning of the show, you talk about news that a lot of people don't talk about. And this is kind of like one of them, right? These little unique stories that don't quite make it out there for some of the bigger YouTubers.
But they
And
need
I've seen nobody talk
about.
about this. Nobody ever
Yeah.
really talked about
and we need
grandma.
to,
And,
because she is awesome. Simple, straight
And
up.
she's-
Exactly.
and if you are a gamer and she's a big part of the gaming community, and if you know
Hell yeah.
about her, I think it's important to talk about her and her legacy and what she's done for the gaming community, and especially for the people who are really into the Skyrim, Elder Scrolls world. And it's important.
Yep.
She's going to be remembered for a long time.
Exactly.
I
Because
mean,
of this.
think about this. What are you guys going to be doing at 88 years old, right?
Well, if I'm alive, and have my house,
right.
and
Provided.
life, I want to be, still creating art and stuff, but I'm going to be gaming. I'll die gaming. That's a given. I've been gaming since I was born.
Well,
almost.
I will be
I'm game.
29 next month, so I'm still pretty young, luckily. So I'm
Shut it.
pretty and handsome, and I get all the ladies. But no, in all seriousness, well, what I'm doing, for example, is that I work on my company and gonna work on my company, and that's my main focus, is to work on that and create movies, create series, and create all this kind of stuff, and have the team that I have and expand on the team and help them to create what they also want to create when it comes to movies, TV series, or comics. And that's what I'm focusing on. That is the future,
And you're doing good, Jay. I'm going to say this right now, that since you've allowed me to come in, this new change, I'm very proud of it. You're doing amazing. We're making it more professional. I like the direction of it, and you're going to even notice more fans and people. You're going to, because that's smart. So you
guys are giving me too much praise for my editing.
Tough. You're good. Trust me. You guys see those stuff
I get too much credit. It goes to my head, man.
You had me at attracting the ladies.
Nah, just smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
I must learn.
You know.
But yeah,
That's
she's
for
awesome,
another
man.
time.
She's straight out awesome. I have nothing but I've watched her stuff before, and she's just a genuine human. And I want to be like, I
Yeah,
want
she's
to
always
remember
been.
me like that when I'm that age. Like, hey, I'm just a genuine dude playing games, and she's an inspiration, straight up.
It would have
any
been so
age.
fun to get her on an interview or something and talk about the experience and all
Hey,
this
she's
kind of
still
stuff.
alive, guys. Now she's retired. She has
Yeah.
time. She's still alive. Wink,
Exactly.
wink. He wants
It
to
would
get
be
an
fun to
interview with
try
her.
to, you know.
Yeah,
That'd be so
100%.
cool to try to do that.
Oh, hell yes.
Yeah. And yeah, okay. Just to keep you grounded, you suck, Jason.
Oh yeah, it's fun to be sucked. So you know.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh, crap.
Okay, a story for another
17
time.
years.
Yeah. Okay. So
Let's continue.
Continuing on.
So many fans' questions remain. Will Curry return when Bethesda finally releases the Elder Scrolls 6? So yeah, she better. So while Curry has not made any commitments, her loyal fans are holding out hope whether or not she resumes gameplay videos. So Curry's impact on the Elder Scrolls community will endure, and her iconic status as the Skyrim grandma will remain a cherished part of the game's history. So as Shirley transitions into this new chapter of her life, she leaves behind a powerful reminder of how gaming can bridge generational divides and bring joy to millions. So that's cool. That's really, really cool. So
from what I
like
understand
this.
of her, there's no way she wouldn't play the new Elder Scrolls when it comes out, since she
yeah.
loves the lore too much and the games.
I want
You'd
to
be
ask
curious.
her if she wants to be my grandma because I'm young and all that, and I would love to have a cool grandma like this. I want to ask her, do you want to be my grandma?
Yeah.
Please.
Yes. Adopt
Be my
me.
grandma.
Adopt me.
She probably gets like 100 adoption requests a day.
Yeah, applications.
Can you make me cookies?
Can you make me Skyrim cookies?
Yes. She probably makes dragon cookies. Oh my god. I would love to see that. Yeah.
But you see, she's already, even though not everyone here probably have seen a lot of her and stuff like that, but just talking about her and all this, it brings us joy and happiness and laughter, and it's a good feeling that we're getting from this, and it's just amazing, man.
Yeah. I want to see. Okay. Hopefully I won't get dinged for this, but I want to play this, and I don't know how long this is, but I just want to see what she says here. So, okay. So 13 minutes. I'm not going to go through the whole 13 minutes. So I'll go into a little bit of this.
Good morning, grandkids. Forgot my mic.
Oh my God! She called us grandkids. I love this immediately. So I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, she sounds so sweet.
Yeah,
I want to hug her.
I know.
Oh my God. Okay.
I want her to be my grandma, man.
Okay. Yeah.
I wanted to let you know that tomorrow is going to be some kind of eye surgery they're doing on my right eye, and it'll be done I have to leave to go there at 6 o'clock in the morning. This is tomorrow, Monday. And
I hope everything went well.
I don't know what I don't know what they're going to be doing exactly between the time we get there, about 6:30, and
they probably told her don't put any more strain on your eyes.
Hour and a half.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know what they'll do.
Looking at screens for hours and hours, that'll do something.
Actually, I don't think the surgery is going to be all that long. I've had something done to my eyes before under a local anesthetic like this is going to be.
Oh, that's not fun to do.
So that I'm not really put to sleep. I'm just made comfortable and relaxed, and I'm still able to respond to any questions they ask during.
I wonder how many emails and stuff like that she gets. She must get like a ton of them.
Oh yeah.
And it's the way she talks to him, and you get so much respect just listening to her. It's
Yeah. And okay, so she had eye surgery. Man.
Surgery.
Okay.
And I'll be able to let them know if anything starts hurting so they can give me a little bit more anesthetic. The other thing that I want to say is it doesn't make me too happy, but it's something that I feel now that I have to do.
No.
I don't think you're going to like it either.
No.
But I can't help it.
I just discovered you, Skyrim
and
Grandma.
I'm tired. And I don't feel like doing much anymore.
Oh.
So anyway, what that's leading up to, I'm not going to be recording gameplays anymore.
And that's
in the
fair.
past.
That's fair.
I have stopped for a few days or maybe even a week or two. And then I come back and I start playing again, maybe every 2 or 3 days. And pretty soon I got it right back up to every day. And it seems like I spend most of my time sitting in here at this computer.
I can understand the feeling being a gamer. You can spend too much time.
And lately, probably for the last month,
I can get that.
I walk in here and look at my computer and think, I've got to make a video today.
And you know what? And that can be pretty hard, especially especially if you're 88 and you know what? And she gets it, because I know a lot of us have spent copious amounts of time on a computer playing games, and next thing you know, it's like 3 or 4 or 5 or even more hours.
It's the next day. It's the next day in the morning.
Exactly.
And it's not healthy,
and
and you get bad eating schedule and everything. It's not healthy,
And it's not just that. I understand where she's coming from to the sex. We all know, we've all done it. We're all in the YouTube game, different years, different levels and stuff. I did it for almost 10, 11 years. Eventually you're like, I just don't want to do this. There's days you're like, I don't want to edit. I don't want to film anything. I don't want to do anything.
I think all of us are going through that at times. A lot of us are just you're gonna stream, but you're just like, I don't really want to today. I want to relax.
And especially at 88, she deserves to do what she wants when she wants. So.
I agree too, Vince.
One could just fall asleep
100%.
Listening to her read the phone book. Yeah, I know. She has that nice granny voice. I love it.
But at her age, she can do. She doesn't.
And you're right, Cosmic Wolf. Exactly.
Yeah,
it says it all.
And yes, Vince. I think all of us have felt the burnout and stuff like that at times, and sometimes heavier than others. And I've been dealing with that a lot of times too. That I took a 3-month, 2 to 3 months break from YouTube because I was just so tired. I just, my sleep, everything was just wrong. And I was just so burnt out that I can't stream. I can't focus on this now. I just need to have like some months away from everything and just try to fix everything and relax.
Yeah.
So yeah.
See, and I was like that this past Tuesday. I was just really tired. Just you're just tired, and you need a bit of a break. And hey, dude, nice to see you, man. Get a job, you hippie. Yeah, I'm.
Now, I know it's been a joke, and I get it. It's funny, but I'm going to say this right now, as a person that's done this well over 10 years, this is harder work than a regular job. I've done call center work. I've done security. I've done that. Being this one, you're not getting paid until you actually start making it. And people, you can spend 10 to 12-hour days editing video, filming video, producing video, writing the video. And on top of that, I'm doing photography and then we do the podcasting stuff. This is a lot of work. I've done into film. I mean, heck, like I said, I was on a 13-hour set. Then I had to go do some picture thing the next day. There's a lot of work. And the fact knowing she was doing this, it's like, good on her. At that age, like, I still hope to have that energy doing movies and film and stuff at her age. Like, damn. There's so much work to be put into this. Hell yeah.
And I get her totally. I get her totally. That You just have to take a break from it. And you know what? And here's the thing, at 88 years old, and I'm not saying this of all seniors, but you can get pretty tired. You can get pretty
exactly.
I mean, my dad's 84. He's almost going to be next year in April. He's going to be 85, and he's tired a lot.
Yeah, and your bodies, change when you become that old too. With illnesses and other parts will be weaker than normal. It's like you're dealing with so much more too. So I get her so much, even though I'm young. I get her with that.
So, but there you go. That's what's going on with Skyrim Grandma. They're making her an NPC character in the new Skyrim game coming up.
And I want to wish her luck to everything that she has planned out. And
all the luck. And if anybody here, let's set up an interview with her. Maybe, I don't know. It's something
that'd be cool.
And tell her story. Cool. Have videos of Skyrim with her.
I would love to edit the whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Amazing story with the cool Skyrim music and her holding a sword aloft, and then it's a controller, and just she needs an amazing story told. Yeah.
And FKHC, you're right. Yeah, I'm drained at the end of the day, and I only work 6 hours a day, but I do a lot of manual labor at work. Yeah. I
remember working at the Coast Guard. We used to have to repair buoys, drilling through titanium or cast iron with titanium bits. I mean, that's a hard day, but hey, I did it. So I get all levels of the thing. And I'll say that compared to this is harder. And I've worked labor jobs, I've done Coast Guard work. This is hard work. You spend hours editing stuff, and it's hard work, 100%.
Yeah.
So,
and I know all about the editing job with being in film industry and stuff like that from a young age. And a lot of stuff you have to do. It's draining. It's draining because you have to sit here for many hours and you have to focus on every single scene. You have to clip it properly. You used to write audio, music, this and this. You have to write in mostly everything down. It's a lot of work into this.
Exactly.
It is. Well, that being said, congratulations for many, many years, Skyrim Grandma, and take care of yourself. We love you. Yeah, you're fun. And,
you're the best grandma in the world.
Exactly. You are the hippest cat out there. Oh, yeah. So you are the cat's meow. So... I know. Well, I'm using slang that she would understand.
She's the bee's knees.
Exactly.
She is the bee's knees. She is.
So before we get into the next article, I know an hour just flew by already. How do you like that? So that being said,
oh my God.
I know. That being said, let's take a brief commercial break before we get on to the next article. So to everybody out there, and to all of you new guys out there that just joined the channel, who is it? Alpha Red Comics, yeah, and Chuck Xavier. We usually do a commercial, so you know what, you guys enjoy.
絞りたての牛乳をできる限り早く子どもたちに届けたい。そんな思いから酪農牛乳は配送にもこだわっています。私たちは酪農牛乳です。
Japanese people, man. That's Japan, man. It's Japan, brother. That's how they are.
That's a milk commercial from Japan. Don't be racist.
Yes, Japan in a nutshell. I watch so much Japanese stuff, so I'm used to it. But
same here.
Cracks me up all the time.
Japanese commercials.
White liquid shooting from the sky down on a crowd of people.
Yes, that's right.
It's out of blue. You don't expect it. You're like, oh, it's Japanese. Yeah, okay, you get it once you see it. But until then,
I would love to see a full movie about that. That would be fun, you know.
JRC, hi man. UFO underflying object.
Nice.
Listen, I thought about doing that on
Very
YouTube.
good.
You know, the reviews. I seriously have thought for years to do a review show of Japanese commercials. Like, if you're legally allowed, I think it would be a hit. Some of the greatest commercials are from Japan.
Are so fun.
Yep,
100%.
That's right. More circles, exactly.
Yep.
So, and Vince, I know what I want for Christmas this year. See, and this is why we do the things we do. You've entered the madness,
Yes.
and welcome to the show. So,
if you're new
there we
here,
go.
we're insane. And welcome.
Oh God, yeah, that was utterly bad. Yeah. However, Lord Thoft, I am strangely thirsty right now.
Yes,
so
I
there we
know.
go. Hence the circles we're going to use from now on. There we go. So, that being said, let's get on to. Okay, the next article. Let's see. What's going on? What's going on with Alan Tudyk? So
The last time I've seen something with him was the Resident Alien TV show. That's the
Yep.
last thing I saw him with him.
Dude,
So I don't know.
I still gotta watch that show, Resident Alien. That's out now. I know it's in its second season.
It's how many seasons are they now? They started in 21 and they are in 24 now, so we have 3 seasons, right?
I'm not
If I
sure.
don't remember wrong. Yeah,
I
3
gotta check
seasons.
it out.
Yeah. We have 3
I heard
seasons.
it's funny.
And it's being the
JRC wants to
4th.
know, was that boing necessary? Yes, it was.
Boing is always
Yeah.
necessary.
So we
Yes,
are getting the
yes.
4th episode. We are getting the 4th season also.
Yeah.
And after that, it's gonna move on to a new network, and then we will also, I guess, get season 5 too. But we
there
have
we
3
go.
seasons. It's a good show. I really enjoy it, but there
Okay.
are like quote unquote woke moments here and there at times, but we expect it now
Yeah.
these days. But it's not
And
like not in your face in that kind of sense. Like it's whatever.
Right.
It's still him. It's still funny. You know, he's
and Alpha Red, you gotta hop off. Glad you didn't miss the commercial. Have a great weekend. You too, man. And if you want to catch the rest of the show, usually at the end of the show, we do a cartoon at the end. So just for your viewing pleasure, so you can start out the weekend with a little bit of a laugh. So there you go. And yeah, and glad that you could drop by. So you know what? I definitely I still love him in Firefly.
Oh, it's such a good
Man,
show.
It's such a seminal role for him. I
And
love
Steve
him
the
as
Pirate
well.
from Dodgeball.
Yes, and Steve the Pirate. Oh my God, love it.
Firefly, man. I will never understand the hate it got and why it got canceled. I will never understand that kind of stuff because it was so
Because
good.
of Fox's
Sci-Fi
damn
Channel.
stupid schedule.
Proud brown coat here. Hell yeah.
Yep.
And then we got the movie. You know, we got the movie as the ending. It's decent. It's not perfect, but
Yep.
I wish we got more of the series, man.
So this is what's going on with Alan Tudyk, right here from Cosmic Book News, right here, right now.
I thought you said Tudyk.
Yeah, he did actually.
I
It
did.
sounded
It
like
sounded like Tudyk.
I don't want to say anything.
I know.
I'm going to say now, without a spoiler, they did him dirty in the movie, though.
Yeah. So James Gunn Superman, Alan has a secret role, and it probably might be Brainiac.
Oh,
So
guy's a great
yeah,
How much for the secret role?
yeah, exactly. Not much of a
It's
secret role. as everybody
Brainiac. It's
knows.
hard to. It's hard to
He's a
imagine.
Brainiac. Oh yeah.
But it is again Brainiac, and that's a really heavy role to take too, because it's Brainiac. He's a crazy
Yep.
character, and especially me and you, Mike, we have read a lot of comics, and we know how heavy this character is.
Yep.
And we have barely seen him on live action screen.
I know.
We have
It's about
at least
time.
we saw him in Kryptonite for a bit in before it got canceled. But him, you know, it's hard. See, I look at Alan more of a comedy actor mostly. You know, he's more of a
Me
comedy
too.
actor. So,
Yeah.
but again, you know, if I think about, you know, for example, Jim Carrey, you know, he was mostly a comedy actor, but he did a serious movie back in the day, and he proved that he could really do something serious and no comedy. I'm like, yeah, maybe Alan can really do that a lot more too. You know, I never really seen him hardcore.
Have you seen iRobot?
I've seen
Yes.
iRobot. Yeah,
He's
yes,
funny.
I've seen- yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And JRC,
So
you gotta
I
go.
think-
Hey,
I
not
think
a
he
problem,
can pull
dude.
it off.
I think so
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
Bald
because
cap?
iRobot. Yeah,
Bald
Oh yeah,
cap.
because
yeah.
Yeah.
No, I totally forgot iRobot. I forgot that was him. Yeah, when you talk about that,
Mhm.
yeah, that was really serious too. And with that character, Yeah, when you talk about it, yeah, I can kind of see it. I don't have any faith in James Gunn, but that's me. I have no faith in what he's doing with his planning.
He was
But
the
it's
chicken in Moana. I mean,
yeah, he's gonna be the chicken again in the sequel.
Yep. Big Hero 6. He was also in that.
Big Hero
Knight's
6.
Tale.
Yep. Knight's Tale,
He's
right?
been in a bunch of good movies. Yeah.
Oh, a lot of
He's
them,
an excellent actor.
you know?
He's a really good actor. Oh, I've always liked his work. So.
Oh, totally.
Yeah, when you are talking
Totally.
about it, yeah, I think he can nail a more of but again, in iRobot, it's a really different character than Brainiac. Brainiac is completely different. That's why I'm like a little. It's if this is it's hard shoes to do. It's hard
It
to
is.
get in those shoes.
It
So but
So let's see what's going on here. So it's learned that Adam Tudyk, I'm so gonna mispronounce that name, even though I know how it's pronounced.
sounds like Tudyk.
Tudyk.
I know it does. Tudyks. Yeah, it does.
Sorry, Alan.
We got circles and we got Tudyks. There we go. So
If I ever meet him, I can never say his last name because I'm gonna think about that.
I know, right? So, my God.
Were you born with it? What? Two dicks.
Two dicks, yes.
and drag and do the hula?
You know, so it's learned that okay, so he has a secret role in James Gunn's Superman movie that hopefully one day should be coming out, even though it's been delayed by a year by now. And although the actor has not officially announced as part of the cast, I know,
He's
right?
been in DC before because he was on Doom Patrol.
Yes,
he was Mr. Nobody or something. What was the guy's name on Doom Patrol?
Oh,
he was the main villain in that. He was great.
I know, right?
I forgot about that.
Yeah, he's done so many things. It's like you don't always remember it, and you're like, oh my God, that's him, really?
Yeah, and then you say like me with iRobot. I totally forgot that he played in iRobot. But it's like the more you think about it and we talk about stuff, his stuff's like all the memories. Like, oh shit, that's true. He did this and this and this.
Yeah, it's so weird all the time. The actor is not officially announced as part of the cast, but is known for voicing Dr. Phosphorus in Gunn's Creature Commando series. And it's also known that actors voicing characters in Creature Commandos will portray their respective live action counterparts. So, for example, Frank Grillo voices Rick Flag Sr. in Creature Commandos and will also appear in Superman. So basically as his live action counterpart. So, however, while Deadline doesn't come out and say it, it's almost sounds like it's Alan Tudyk playing. God, yeah, you're right. Now I can't get it out of my head. Tudyk is as Tom Snickers to himself. So, is playing a different role in Superman than Dr. Phosphorus. So, Deadline only says they're hearing Alan Tudyk is in the flick as an undisclosed role. So it's so rather interesting. So I'm wondering what they are saying. So I'm going to take a look briefly here at IMDb because that's the most positive way I can think of him. See, and nothing's upcoming. Here we go. Okay. Moana 2, Creature Commandos. So he's listed as Dr. Phosphorus as the voice, and nothing for Superman. Yeah.
It's still just a rumor.
Exactly. So so they're really trying to keep this hush hush.
Yeah, but that's good. Sometimes not everything needs to be out there. We'll just wait and see. Sometimes it's nice to get surprised.
Hey, James Gunn, that's what you have to do,
And by the way, that outfit sucks. Superman, that outfit's horrible. I don't know.
Yeah. And he was great in Firefly. Man, I loved him in Firefly.
Yeah, I loved him in
as
Firefly.
Wash. Oh, God.
I need to rewatch that show again. I really want to get it on Blu-ray or something at some point.
Well, I got it on DVD, but I want to upgrade to Blu-ray down the road.
I got the collector's edition.
Shut it.
Where do you live, Apion? Where do you live?
What's your
no particular reason.
I had the Steelbox version of
1, 2, 3, 4, Nunya.
Yeah.
I want to upgrade to Blu-ray.
None of your business.
Here's the scary thing though about Firefly, because it was on Fox. Well, guess who bought Fox? Remember that?
Yeah.
Actually, speaking of, I think Cosmic Wolf, I think I bought that from you. I think it was you or somebody else. Yeah, but I bought the box set. I think. But yeah.
Oh, we got Penny. Hey, Penny.
Hey.
Roll call at school.
Hey, lovely Penny. Good to see you.
Yeah, I have the steel book for Serenity also. Like I love those.
Again,
love
where do you live?
You'll never find me.
It's a rarity. It's my precious.
Yep.
It's my precious.
I have multiple
Penny,
state houses across the U.S.
And Penny also has Firefly and Serenity on DVD. Yeah, it's a great series. I love it.
I have Serenity on DVD, but I want to upgrade it. So
Yeah, I did buy him. I got that from Cosmic Wolf. I bought the DVD version from him. I got it because he updated the Blu-ray, which I will do someday. So
Nice.
So I was like, that's where I bought it from. Yeah, I bought it from you.
Nice. That costume though. I'm sorry. It's just.
I know you can't help it. It's nothing to do with the article, but I hate it. I hate it.
I know in the step photos it looks better. The other step photos, when he's out in the daytime, in the daylight, it looks better than this.
Let me put on my rubber suit and fight crime.
They should never have
released all dirty.
And just
I know.
It still looks like Tammy version of Henry Cavill.
Yeah. Yes. Oh my God. So, could Alan Tudyk be playing Brainiac in Superman? Okay, well, here we go. So, rumors offer Brainiac is the true villain of the Guns film that introduces Dame Cord Sweat as the new Man of Steel. So, the film also sports Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor, and if somebody is playing Brainiac, it could be pretty much a secret that James Gunn has never confirmed if Brainiac is or is not in the movie. So, because here's the thing, we don't see an awful lot of Superman villains. We always see, like, say lately, General Zod, or it's always Lex Luthor all the time.
And same with
Doomsday. I'm tired of Doomsday. Too. No more Doomsdays. They're done. No more Doomsdays.
Yeah,
we'll cut off.
I agree. I want to see other Superman villains.
Yeah, he has a rogues gallery. You don't have to just use the same three.
I want to see Superman Red Sun in live action.
Ooh. That'd be cool.
That would be interesting.
I'm sorry, for the DC universe, we were going to get Darkseid, and it was going to be brilliant. And damn.
Supergirl on CW did the Red Daughter, but it's not.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
That's true. So, Vince wants to know why this younger Superman needs knee pads. No agenda to see here. No.
I mean, Superman's his knees. They're taking damage.
Maybe Superman had a party with Diddy.
Ooh, there we go. Ooh, damn.
Now we know the facts.
I am not going to comment.
I agree.
Yes, exactly. So
we have so many great villains in DC, and I would love to see a lot more other, characters and stuff like that. It's like I would love to see Clayface in a good live action, for example. That's a good one.
I've been waiting for Clayface, man. I've been dying for a good
same here, man.
That would be so cool.
And such an underrated character too, and it's so sad because a lot of the things they focus on mostly now, Joker, not Darkseid. We only had that once, like a live action, but Doomsday, all this kind of stuff. We've seen it a couple of times now. Let's move on now, but
give me another villain.
But again, with also James Gunn, with his Superman, he's putting in too many people, too many characters in one movie. It's going to be a cameo fest with a lot of heroes and villains and stuff like that. It's like, yes, we have Lex Luthor in this. I'm like, do we really need Lex Luthor now? Can we just get another villain for once that we have not seen on live action? It would have been really great,
You're gonna get your standard villains and you're gonna like it. That's what it seems like all the time. As noted, Alan Tudyk is also voicing Clayface in the unrelated Max animated series Harley Quinn. He also has a history with Gunn, as Gunn starred in an episode of Tudyk's Vimo series Con Man.
I know something that this article doesn't even know.
Oh yeah,
he also does the voice of the Joker on that show.
Yes,
so he does two roles.
Yes.
Yep, you're right. You're right.
That's great, Jan.
Yeah. And he's like Joker's like the main villain of that show. Obviously, because it's called Harley Quinn.
Yeah, Rip the Diddler.
Rip the Diddler. It's just a matter of time now. He apparently moved the self-harm watch, just like the Island Guy.
Yeah, he was moved to the self-harm, the suicide watch thing, yeah.
Yeah, and suddenly many celebrities deleted their ex accounts or just deleted.
Oh,
yeah.
A lot of them are trying to hide now.
Oh my God! No, the internet is forever, and people grab screenshots. There's nowhere to hide.
I don't realize that, but
people don't forget.
Nope.
He did the fakest gangster who ever lived.
Oh, big time. So Superman finished filming in July. Wow. So it could be possible that Alan Tudyk's name leaked due to doing voiceover work for Brainiac in post-production.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Well, yeah, that definitely will do it.
I mean, if they have actual footage of him recording Brainiac lines, then it's the secret's out. Cat's out of the bag.
Yeah, right? God, I hope somebody took video.
Maybe
really
if James Gunn is this good where he had him record those as simply a misdirection, legendary. But
maybe
I don't
learn to shut up. Maybe he did learn to shut up a little. After all the mistakes he's done on Twitter.
That's kind of what you need to do these days to like navigate like the internet and how everybody has like privy to all this knowledge. Yeah. Just like throw out a bunch of like, fake leads and then nobody knows what's the truth anymore.
And that was James Gunn's problem. He leaked way too much. He said way too much. And, then he attacked fans because he wanted to deny what he said himself. And, it became a whole shit show of what he was doing,
Well, let's go back, and Mike, you can mention this because we've talked about this. Oh, I didn't like Henry Cavill because of age, or then
but he did.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
he said all this, and it's out there on the internet. Like,
it tried reflected to like, no, I didn't say. Just like, bro, just stop talking.
You're getting yourself
into more trouble. About the movies. But just talk about the movies you're creating now, Just talk about them, what your guys are doing with the movies, and try to hype the audience up instead of doing this,
Yeah. All he had to do was say, Zack Snyder in that verse had Henry Cavill Superman. I don't want to keep using that Superman because then it won't distinguish my verse from his verse. So the reason I'm switching Superman is so it all is my new casting.
But the problem now also is that we're getting Peacemaker season 2 and it's not connected with the first season at all and still have the same cast. We are getting the same Amanda Waller back and all this kind of stuff that was part of the Snyderverse at that point.
Yeah, it's a fucking mess.
It is a whole fucking mess. That thing. So
it's an absolute
But I think Appian is onto something, maybe it's just a little bit of misdirection.
It could be.
And like when they interviewed Andrew Garfield, are you in No Way Home?
Yeah.
No, I'm not in that movie.
Oh, exactly.
I totally don't show up and do a bunch of shit. Because I think they even had they removed him from a trailer. Like they had a shot in the movie.
Yeah, they removed Toby and Andrew. Andrew and Toby. They removed them.
That's smart marketing. Because then you're you're misdirecting and
remember what John Campia said. Look at Tobey Maguire's stick. It's real. John Campia said that.
I hunted.
Yes.
I
hunted for Tobey Maguire.
Oh my God.
I hunted.
But no, so
I am Craven.
Yeah, he turned into Craven the Hunter for that, Toby.
He did.
We're looking for to make sure it's real. Yeah.
Jeez.
But no, again, I hope some people will enjoy this universe of James Gunn. If you guys will, that's completely good for people. It might surprise even the stuff we have said about it and the stuff we disagree with. It can, of course, still surprise us. It might, be enjoyable to a point. We don't know, but he just, he damaged the property with the things he said himself and what he did himself. That's totally his own fault.
Yeah.
She's she has magic ears. Hunty, you hear Henry Cavill and she just appears out of nowhere.
Yeah, Hunty, she's a good friend of ours and a good viewer. And every time you say Henry, she will be there. It's like she's hunting.
She just magically appeared in the chat room like, yeah, wait, it's like her ears. She might not even be in
like
the room.
Boy, yes, exactly.
Yes, she's like, yeah.
Now, of course, Alan Tudyk could always be playing Dr. Phosphorus or another character. Sean Gunn happens to be playing at least 3 characters, of course, because, brothers, right? In the DCU with Weasel and G.I. Robot in Creature Commandos. And he's playing the live action version of Maxwell Lord, said to be appearing in Superman as well.
And I want to say, like, with James Gunn, I think, when it comes to Creature
I love
Commandos, but when it comes to Creature Commandos and Guardians of the Galaxy and stuff like that, I think that's more James Gunn's territory when it comes to heroes and villains and all this. That's more his cup of tea when he's creating something. So that's why I'm like, the way he views Superman stuff and other stuff. If you think Snyder was dark, James Gunn looks at this even darker at times. The way he talks about it.
I mean, he wrote Brightburn.
Yep.
Yeah,
that shit is dark as hell. That's like the darkest Superman ever. Like Homelander, eat your heart out. Like,
yeah. And he's looking to do a sequel to that.
Yeah,
from what I've been hearing. So
they're trying to block it, though. I guess they're trying to block it. But
no, don't do it. Just put it out there.
And
I want to see what happens.
One thing my co-host always also say is that it's hard to support a creator like James Gunn when he doesn't like the Tim Burton Batman movies. He doesn't like them. And I'm like, dude, that's one of the biggest things that started this, Yeah, James Gunn doesn't like those movies. He doesn't like them at all.
Not too bad for him.
I'm like, dude, that's kind of weird to say, because, that's one of the biggest Batmans, and we wouldn't have, Batman wouldn't be as popular if it wasn't for Tim Burton and those movies he did.
Yeah.
And I know he says a lot of weird stuff, and that's the thing, it's just the way he is. And he thinks The Flash was one of the greatest movies, and he hired... James Gunn
because if you're in Hollywood, you can't really say anything bad about a fellow director.
Yeah, no, exactly. And what James Gunn did, he hired the guy who created the Flash movie to do his Batman movie. So,
yeah,
well,
that's going to be problematic. So, but so
more explaining timelines with spaghetti.
Yeah, right. Oh God, can't stand that. Jeez. So Creature Commandos gets released in December. So this December, and Gunn has confirmed that he and the cast will be at the New York Comic-Con next month. So, coming up in October. And Superman is scheduled so far to be coming out in theaters on July 11th next year in 2025. So, I don't know.
I hope it's good. I like the Suicide Squad that he did, and I like the first season of Peacemaker.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, I did not like Peacemaker, and I hated the Suicide Squad. The mom jokes and other stuff, and the way he
that was hilarious, dude. With Polka Dot
I
Man.
hated him. Once or twice would have been fine, but. And no, I just did not like it at all. I will always say this. I will stick with David Ayer, even though the version we got was not his real version. But I'd rather watch that any day of the week instead of the other version.
Give us the Ayer cut, please. Give us the Ayer cut.
I want the Ayer cut. I just didn't like what James Gunn was doing with the DC. I just didn't like it. He was trying too hard. I felt it was Guardians of the Galaxy on drugs. That's basically how I felt. I'm like, you're doing the same stuff all over with the comedy, just R-rated version of it.
Yeah.
And I didn't like what he did with the Thinker in the Suicide Squad. Made him basically into a SA character, and being SA with the thing that he does. Yeah. I just couldn't stand behind it. I will never watch that movie again. I've tried and I still hate it. And Peacemaker was just trying too hard for me.
I didn't think it was going to like Peacemaker at first, and it did kind of grow on me a little.
I think that's on John. John himself is really good at what he does. So John Cena is really good at.
Won me over from the opening dance number.
Yeah,
I only like the intro. That's the only thing I like with Peacemaker is the intro, because that's Wigwam from Norway. I have met the vocalist. He's a fantastic guy in real life, and I grew up listening to their music and watching them on TV. And when I got to meet him and drink with him at a pub, it was just, one of the guys I grew up watching. It was like a dream come
That's
true.
pretty cool.
And they, they're glam rock, glam rock and stuff like that. And I love them.
So with Creature Commandos coming out in December, because it is a very odd pick for Gunn to be picking something like that, like a very obscure comic book from
that is more into Gunn's thing. If you look at a lot of stuff Gunn's have done in the past too, he likes this kind of stuff. That's more
he does.
of style.
I didn't even know about the Guardians of the Galaxy at all before the movie.
Really?
If you watch
I learned about him.
I think it's James Gunn's Slither movie, the horror movie that he did.
Yeah, Slither.
Yeah, that's the thing that, like Brightburn, Slither, and all that. He's really into the dark horror, insane stuff. That's mostly what he's good with.
That's true. Vince Womack, damn you, Mike. I was going to ask if they made a Mexican essay.
Essay.
Probably
American.
Is right.
And I love comic books, Mike, when you do that.
I know. It's just amazing that I do that.
It reminds me of a meme of a character that I used to watch a lot on Vine. It's like a puppet, like a puppet and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He's this Mexican and he's only funny, make some songs, and it's all fun, cool jokes. You remind me of him every time you do that. and I love that because he reminds me of
I need a puppet now. So
yeah.
Dude, no,
oh my god. Oh, dude, I should so totally get a puppet of some sort.
Bandana.
It's like one of the videos, one of the memes is like him plays, he's like making a song and he's just playing guitar and ends with tequila and that's it.
Yeah.
It's just so funny.
Tequila.
Yeah.
Tequila.
Yes, that's what he did.
We can have different races.
Thunderstruck, and then at the end, tequila.
No, you can have a bunch of different nationalities and call the show stereotypes.
Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Stereotype. I love it, Tom. That would be great.
That would be awesome.
Oh my god.
Like the new Breakfast Club.
Yes, exactly.
Got
Give
him.
it to Pedro.
Oh,
He likes it.
like
He eats
something.
anything. So he likes it. He like it. So
My head
let's
was really
see,
hot. So I shaved it all off.
Oh god, love Pedro. Have any of you ever seen El Nombre? No, I don't think I have. I don't think I've ever heard of El Nombre. So I haven't the faintest idea what that is. But
hey, by the way, on a side note, if any fellow geeks want to play an old game, go play Total Overdose. It is a Mexican version of GTA. It's one of the best underrated games. I wish they'd continue it. It was done on PS2, if I'm not mistaken. And it's Mexican rap music, and it was played in the GTA form, but they only ever made one game. There was always been rumors of a second one. It was a great Mexican.
Okay, hombres.
I sent you in a private
I know
chat.
that
That's the YouTube channel. Awkward Puppets is what they call
Awkward
themselves.
Puppets? Oh,
But
sweet.
yeah, Total Overdose. Great underrated game. God, it's so good.
That is what you should have used when we have like funny videos sometimes.
And I know our schedule is tight, but
Oh, I watched this one. I love this
car.
one. They're on
We
TikTok.
can
all
get
the
these
time.
into the car and deliver them before Christmas.
That's what Mike reminds me of. It's
Yes,
We are
yes,
sorted
I
with
love
our
this.
bonus.
Now that you
Oh my
now I
god.
see
Okay.
you're
See
right.
now I'm gonna have to look. Oh, okay. Yeah, this one. Yes.
Yes, I've watched
I
them
know
all the
exactly
time
what
on
you're talking
TikTok.
about right now.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, I love that. Frig. Well, anyway, okay. So hopefully, in December when the James Gunn verse starts, hopefully it might end up being a good thing. So or something I'm totally not expected. That's what I'm hoping out of this at least. So let's see. See now we got a little bit of extra time. What else have we got in the news? Oh yeah, that's right. This one, Spider-Man rumor that's out. And it looks like they're casting for a new female lead, and Zendaya might be out.
Are they gonna have Silk?
So of the of Spider-Man 4, I don't know, but this is kind of different.
Please.
You know what? Yes, exactly.
Well, that is what they're gonna do with the Spider-Man 3, the Miles Morales game. They're gonna introduce Silk and stuff like that. I've been really trying to promote Silk lately.
This is the
So
perfect time to have Black Cat come in, though. They've never done a live action.
is.
Well, they've tried. They've set her up a couple times, but they've never like seen her
yeah,
through.
yeah, exactly.
I know.
I'm
make it
ready.
happen.
And then Peter
There's
can have a
something
love
about-
child with her. And then
Yes. There we go.
cheat on Mary Jane like he did in the game. Oh man.
Yes, because
Straight
we all know
up.
that Marvel does not want Peter Parker or Mary Jane to get together. So yeah, why not? Right? So
I mean,
and
perfect
Vince is
time.
not
She doesn't
gonna-
remember who he is. She lost her memory
Yeah.
in No Way Home. Perfect timing.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yes, Sydney as Black Cat. Yes. So,
I want it.
Well,
Give it
would
to
be
me.
perfect to add her in, but I doubt
Black
they
Cat.
will. But
yeah. You know what? I'm kind of mixed on Zendaya as MJ, and it's not even like the MJ. It's just a totally different name. And it's
yeah,
like,
no,
oh,
because
for
in the
Christ's
beginning,
sake.
she in the beginning she didn't have Watson in her last name in the beginning, kind of until they
Yeah.
announced it. She was based on another comic character, with the name Michelle, and she was really similar to that other comic version of a small character in the comics that Peter has
Yeah.
been together with. But and
Yes,
they're pretty
Cosmic.
similar. Yeah, and they're like
Right.
really similar. Both of them are really emo in the and all that kind of stuff. I don't remember when the character was in the comics, but it's a small thing in the comics. So that was basically what she was based on, and then suddenly she was gonna be the MJ instead. She was gonna be the MJ everybody remembers. Like, no,
Yeah.
but she's still
Yeah.
not though.
I didn't like it. I didn't like it as soon as I found out. Oh yeah, it's like MJ. Yeah. No.
What I
No.
think they should have done with these 3 movies instead of her, use Gwen Stacy, the original love interest, and then
Yeah.
now would have been a perfect way to introduce MJ.
Right? That would
Yeah.
work. I'd be okay with that. So,
Exactly. That's what I liked with
it's-
Andrew Garfield. They started with, Gwen Stacy, and then
Yeah.
because that was the original lover,
That's right.
and
I was
then
okay with that.
build up MJ. Yeah.
So, rumors are swirling that Sony and Marvel are going to start filming Spider-Man 4 next year, with it further claimed that the film is casting a new female lead, leading to questions if Zendaya will be back as MJ. Personally, you know what? Now I've had enough of her, so that's just my
She
personal.
had a great
opinion.
ending in the last one. I think there's a perfect ending for her. We don't need
Exactly.
more of her.
Exactly. So
She
the
did a
rumor
lot.
comes. Oh yeah. So the rumor
No, I was
comes
just gonna
from. Oh, say what you want to say.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I did not like her in 2 first movies because she plays the same thing all the time.
Yeah.
But in the last movie, I think she did okay. It's like, okay, I can understand her character now. She's fine in this last movie, and when they took the whole thing that people can't remember, I'm like, yeah, it's a good finish for her. And the character's moving on. He's moving. Now I could start a new chapter with the real Spider-Man that everybody has been wanting for years.
Yeah. So the rumor comes from My Time to Shine Hello, who generally is a pretty good scooper, and when it comes to like putting out little leaks here and there, and he says Spider-Man 4 begins filming in the UK at the end of May 2025, and they're casting a new female lead as well as a new male lead to serve as a foil for Peter. Ooh.
Are they really
You know
just
what?
gonna forget that they set up Max Gargan, Scorpion? Like you have him right there.
Yeah, I know, right?
haven't done anything
sitting
with
right
him.
there on
They
the
haven't
shelf.
done anything with him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
They set him
want to
up.
see a Scorpion.
And they could bring the Shocker back too, because he didn't kill him either.
That's true. Yep, they could totally 100%
That's true.
do that. Yeah.
So like he already has like a little soft Sinister Six kind of going.
Or can we just get Venom finally on screen with him?
I know, right?
Oh yeah,
We
yeah.
keep
Exactly.
dancing around what we want. It's like
Oh,
we need to erase Spider-Man 3. Well, not the whole movie, but that specific sequence. of
yeah.
Venom and Spider-Man. It's not the only live action we want. We want to see a better interpretation, please.
Exactly, right? Vince is like, oh my god, a horrible thought just crossed my mind. What if they bring one more day to the big screen? Ooh, that yeah. I don't know. See, because here's the thing, with the last movie, it's kind of a one more day kind of thing, in a way.
In a
Because
way,
Strange
yeah.
essentially erased everybody's memory that that Peter Parker is Spider-Man, right? So it is kind of a one more day kind of film already.
Yeah, it is when you talk about it. Yeah.
So
what if they do like the anime where like MJ was actually Hydro Man? He like made a water clone of her, like in the anime.
Haven't you seen the behind the scenes thing that when MJ and Peter is kissing, it's like a guy in a green screen suit?
Oh God! Oh,
yeah.
Can you imagine that?
Yeah, that was the thing.
Hydro Man all along.
Damn.
Maybe it was. Peter was gay all along.
That's the villain we need in Spider-Man is Hydro Man.
Spider-Man, gay all along.
Oh, Vince!
God, get a Sandman together.
Such a classic film. Such a great film.
But no, I think with the new one, move away from, of course, the MCU. Continue his story. Get a proper villain.
Morbius is sitting right there.
We have Morbius, we have Scorpion, but we have a lot of characters. When you go through the rogue of villains.
See, now that Appion mentioned that, it was Hydro Man that it was Hydro Man all this time. Like that tune, that damn Agatha tune is going through my head right now. It was Hydro Man all along.
Yeah.
So
drink more water, kids. Dun, 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 dun,
oh my God,
Hydro Man.
No. Stop it.
Quench your thirst.
And who are they gonna use as a love interest then? Because I'm afraid that they're gonna bring in Silk, because I know they've been pushing Silk for so long, and we know how the Silk story is for people who read it. Of course, when Peter and she's together, he becomes hypersexual because they were bitten by the same spider, and she's the queen. So he will cheat on whoever then because he gets turned on when he's with her, and it I don't know, man. I'm worried about it.
Doesn't it bring into question that usually female arachnids often devour the males at the end of mating?
Black Widow.
Yeah. Let's keep this a little brief.
But she didn't do that, in the comics. They missed the point.
Probably should have with a horrible storyline like that. So.
That's the thing. The only one I want to see.
I'm feeling rather pinkish after a little tete.
I just want to see Black Cat with Peter, they've done Gwen Stacy multiple times with even Bryce Dallas Howard was Gwen Stacy in Spider-Man 3, and they've done it
a few times.
Yeah, that was our kiss, Peter. How dare you kiss her upside down? Sorry, couldn't help myself. Bryce Dallas Howard. Have you seen her? And you're Kristen Dunst. Have you seen her?
Yes.
No offense, Kristen Dunst, but have you seen her?
Yes, I know, right? If you had to pick between the two, Dallas Bryce Howard or Kristen Dunst, which one are you picking? I mean,
if Goblin had him on the thing at the beginning of Spider-Man 1, with the little children, and it's like Gwen Stacy or Mary Jane. Who do you save from falling? Ooh, that's a rough one.
I would like to see a story also with Tombstone, for example, against Spider-Man. There's so many villains they could have done, at least, if they're not going to use Scorpion and Electro or Shocker or anyone else,
What if they bring someone from the Madam Web movie? They could do Jessica Drew.
Oh boy.
Ooh. Yeah. Interesting. But then that's the thing. In Madam Web, that's set in the 90s. So they're gonna be like cougars that are after Peter then. If that's the case.
No, let's do Alistair Smythe. Let's do Spider Slayer. They haven't done that yet.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good idea.
Like him and all his crazy robot army of spider robots.
And hey, Dark Helmet. Nice to see you, man. Yes, and half of us are Canadian heathens. So
Canadian.
There's just so many good villains they could have used, man.
That's true. I want to actually see. Well, I mean, we're going to get a proper Rhino in Kraven. Actually finally.
Yeah, I'm so happy, but I'm so excited for that movie.
I want a proper smackdown between Rhino and Spider-Man. So, but anyway, so is Black Cat in Spider-Man 4 instead of Zendaya's MJ. Oh, wow. So what's interesting? Ooh, yeah, I know, right? And you probably haven't read this article yet either. So
no,
it's a surprise to you too. So, what is interesting about the possibility that Zendaya might not be part of the of Spider-Man 4, or that she could have her role drastically reduced, please, is that the end of No Way Home, MJ and everybody else forgot that she knew Peter Parker, right? So, following Doctor Strange casting the spell, 2 weeks later, Peter visits MJ to reintroduce himself to her and Ned, but he decides against it. So, Spider-Man 4 could very well be a new beginning for Spidey in the MCU. Fan theories offer the new female lead could be Black Cat.
Please,
and we're not going to talk about her role in the second Doom movie. So, yeah.
Sexy
And
Black
yeah, and I
Cat.
just want to say,
I'd be okay with
they
that.
should do what they should do, like with Deadpool. It's kind of in the MCU, but kind of not at the same time, and let Peter move on away from that universe in a certain way. So we don't need to have everything that's going on with the MCU now. With Peter and stuff like that. Let him be alone as a hero alone now, and let him be Spider-Man for once.
The friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Yeah, the real neighborhood Spider-Man, man, and do that finally, because that's basically what they hinted to in the end of the movie. Now he's his own character, he doesn't have anyone to help him. Now he's alone.
Yeah,
after he moved and all that. Continue with that and do something. Don't let him go back at least to find MJ and his best friend. Let them move on, live their life, and he's moving on. We're getting, if he gets a new love interest, find some of the other characters he's been, with in the comics. Have Black Cat, she's a big character, and do her properly and all that kind of stuff. And
I want to see her get it on with Betty Brant.
I mean, Betty was dating the friend in the Homecoming, I think.
Yeah, for a little bit. Then they broke up. Then they got back together again.
Yeah, like they broke up on the flight. Yeah. It's like a super quick teenage relationship, as they do.
Here's an interesting one: Silver Sable.
Yeah,
Silver Sable. Hell yeah.
They were a bit of a love interest. So for a bit there. So that's one that hasn't been looked
Who would
at.
you cast as Silver Sable though?
Ooh, that's a good question.
You could cast Silver Sable. Who would you pick?
Oh
God,
I mean, she would have to be.
Totally off
She would have
topic.
to be.
While you guys are figuring that out, notice Peter's a male slut.
He really is.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
he's like Human Torch. He's what Iceman used to be. All of them are male sluts.
Yeah, true.
I don't blame him. More power to you, Peter. Damn.
I don't know. Let me think. No, she's kind of too old. Because I was thinking that Alicia Cuthbert, but she's too old.
Oh yeah, the girl next door. Yeah, if she like back in her prime, she could have easily pulled that off.
To me, I just wanted Venom to come in, but sadly, I don't know if it's gonna happen, and I'm just sad.
Oh what? What's her name again?
Brittany Snow.
She did play in. She actually did play in Ahsoka. She was the apprentice to.
Oh, Shin Hati.
Yeah.
The actress Shin Hati. Yeah, dude.
Because she has that even
look.
Though
that
I'm not
wouldn't
a
be
big
too
fan
bad.
of the show, she's a good actress, and she has that look to her, that spy-ish look, and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah,
I'd be done for that.
Yeah, I think that she could have been a great cast for that.
Yeah, that'd be. I like that pick. Who else? Let's see. Because I'm trying to rack my brain over, like blonde actresses. Like
you can't say Sweeney on everything.
Yeah, that's
right. You can't take every role, unfortunately. It's a sad reality.
Alice Eve, but she's too old. So
yeah, someone that's too old that my mind immediately went to was Kristen Bell from like
that's an idea.
Yeah.
Olivia Holt. How about that?
Older now. Olivia Holt?
No. Yeah. She was in what was it? Marvel's Cloak and Dagger. She played Dagger.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Yeah,
she could probably pull it off.
She could probably do that.
We shall see. We shall see.
Yeah, don't know.
Spider-Man needs
other
a
than
love
that,
interest,
but
and we trying to cast her.
yes,
Yeah.
that's
But
right.
yeah,
Casting
Silver
couch is
Sable would have
open.
been amazing to see on screen.
Let's see. Haven't Madam Web and Jessica one of the Spider-Women in that movie? Oh, yeah. Well, that's the thing, right? Because you got like what 4 Spider-Women? I don't know from that movie. I forget now.
Yeah, and none of them are really like
dramatic.
those characters in the movie. They're like that's their future selves that they potentially will become.
Yeah,
that's a
exactly.
sad part, because we want to see them in the suits and action.
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
Yeah, you only see it in one brief scene. God. We had dreams and aspirations. So, but yeah, so Zendaya wants to be looked at as a person. Well, she's not really looked at as an alien or anything else like that. So I don't know what she's like complaining about.
She just has to
what
become a better
is
actor.
also, yeah, exactly. Yeah, instead of a plank
But
away
that's-
most of the time. What's
It's
also
emo all
interesting
the
is
time.
while appearing recently, I know, right? That's what I don't like about her, right? It's just
Resting bitch face.
You know, one expression. Yes. Recently in New York City for Dune 2, she joked around questioning if she is cut out for fame and the pressures of being a celebrity. She says, I feel like often I'm not cut out for that part of it. She added, I do love my job. I'm so grateful. I love doing the work. I love being on sets, and I do love moments like this. But don't get me wrong, I'm terrified of that part often. It's like, well, okay, fine. Everybody gets stage fright. You're not the first, and
It's
you
like,
certainly won't be the last.
I know she can be a great actress if she only had the right acting coaches to help her out, and also having the proper script, because she is miscast all the time. Because they're casting her as the same thing in basically every movie. She needs to. People have to change that and actually make her do something else, and have some coach that can help her.
Here's the thing. I mean, she looks like a sweet girl, or young woman at this point. But here's the thing: why is she famous in the first place? Can anybody answer me that?
Euphoria,
a Disney show,
Like,
yeah, and Disney shows and Euphoria and stuff like that.
Also, where Sydney Sweeney came from.
Yes,
Imagine that.
Yes.
Oh well, then there we go. So yeah, strange how that works.
They both owe Euphoria and Disney a lot.
Yeah, and if you watch Euphoria, it's Zendaya again in basically everything she does.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh God. So it's like Ryan Reynolds playing Ryan Reynolds, but
yes,
but it's Zendaya. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
basically,
not that I'm complaining about Ryan Reynolds.
No, but he does play himself a lot. Like
so
almost all
likes
his
to
roles.
play himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So she continued explaining her background as an introvert. I was a shy kid. Oh, wait, you were a shy kid, but yet you went on TV
a lot
and
of
did
us.
shows and stuff like that. God, I was.
And a lot of
God.
I'm an introvert.
Anyway.
I used to be shy. This is new. A lot of people are.
I was a shy kid, always have been. So this so this part isn't natural. That is a huge reason why fashion became important to me, because it became like armor to pretend to go out and do the job. Yes, fashion is armor. There you go.
But fashion puts a bigger spotlight on you, though.
Yes.
Yes, I know, right?
That's like the opposite of what you're saying.
You get a bigger spotlight. That's how it works.
You have your priorities utterly backwards. You should be just
I'm
I'm
going to defend. I've met people in industry and stuff. I will say one thing: it is a hard career. People think it's easy. No, because you're constantly under the scrutiny of everybody's eyes.
Yes, it's not easy.
It's mentally straining. It's very hard.
It really is.
So I mean, I feel for somebody so young, still just getting new into it and making it big so fast. That's why a lot of child stars, they end up burning out and fading because they get into drugs or addiction.
Yeah, look at
hard
so
on
many.
their life.
Edward Furlong, anyone?
Yeah, exactly. So
Edward Furlong, exactly.
You know,
Looked at a lot of the singers and everything.
Macaulay Culkin, good example. He really lost in, and he was so famous. So
that's
fast.
true. That's true. Chuck says all YouTubers are shy, hardly show their faces anymore. I don't know about that.
No,
You know,
I
there
don't.
are a
I
lot
don't
of
think
YouTubers that
it's
still
not
show their
nothing with
faces.
shyness or anything.
Yeah,
Some
I just have a
people
horrible visage that nobody would want to see anyway. So there you go.
No, but there's a lot of
Yeah,
people who
but
there's a lot of people who still want, they don't want to show their real identity sometimes. Some people
yeah,
don't have cameras. Like I've shown my face multiple times on stream, but I'm like, I don't really care about showing my face. I care more about what we're doing and stuff like that. And I don't have a camera at the moment either. So, but
Some
it all
people
depends on
have a
people to
phobia.
people.
Some people
and
have a phobia, and then this helps them release. It's not a
Yeah.
matter of,
And it's from person to person. Maybe some people are shy, but it's from person to person. You have to think about that, Chef.
exactly,
It's from person to
exactly.
person.
yeah, 100%.
And Chuck, would you want to look at a face like this? I mean, come on, damn, you know.
Looks like Henry Cavill there. Oh
So,
my.
oh yeah, I know, right? Yeah,
Just
very
like
clever.
Henry.
I
He
know.
could be his twin
So
brother.
No,
Yeah.
no. I've said it to Henry. I've said
horribly
Maybe
scarred
like
in a car
Arnold.
accident.
Maybe like Arnold, Danny DeVito twins, but still.
What are you gonna say, Tom?
Yeah,
Wait,
exactly,
wait.
exactly.
Damn it, it's not working. Come on, hold on. Give me a second.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, man! There we go. Hi. See?
Yeah.
Hello.
And that's the other Henry Cavill.
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah, that's right, eh? Yeah.
Sure, eh?
Exactly,
Two Canadians
yes.
there, eh? We don't know.
Henry VIII. That's right. Yes, because I do have to lose a few.
Oh, that
pounds,
song's
so-
in my head now. Henry
but-
VIII.
yeah.
I am. Henry
I
VIII.
am.
I am.
Yeah, I know.
Bring in the
So she
cowboy.
added. Yes. So she added. So I don't know if I either can fully relate, but I definitely understand what you're saying, and I think that's what's terrifying to me. I would like to be a person, and for people to see me as that first. We already do. It's not like we're looking at you
Our
like you're some
person.
sort of three-headed alien. For God's sake! Oh my God!
And you're just
And I don't
human.
necessarily know. Yeah. And I don't necessarily know if I want or can handle all of that or want that. Some people, that's just a part of it. They enjoy the power that comes from it. And I don't know if that's for me. Then get out of modeling and show business.
Yeah, get out now.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you
And
will
get
end up
out.
That's-
Get out.
unhealthy.
Live a more
That's-
normal life instead.
That's
Move
all
out
you
of
have
Hollywood.
to do. Exactly. Go to Saxon Fifth and sell clothes there or something like that. I don't know. You know?
Yeah,
Do
you're
that
in the wrong
instead,
career
you
if
know.
you don't want that. So
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
You know?
And again, she's just human like everyone else, and that's why I
Yeah.
never look at actors or singers like anything special. I don't care about autographs or anything like that. Normally, I look at everybody as
Yeah.
normal humans. Yeah,
And
just-
you're right, Vince. Yeah, drama queen. It's under
Yeah.
drama queen stuff. We're supposed to feel sorry for you. You
But if you have a
chose
lot of
this job.
And if you have a lot of problems with this, then get out there and do something that you feel comfortable with and something you want to do instead.
and it's the people that complain like this,
Yeah.
like her and who was it? The one who did the head of the Acolyte, the actress, the one who has a
Amanda.
multi-billion. Yeah, her dad is a multi-billionaire
Oh,
white guy by that.
Spanish guy.
But
makes
yet, woo
Yeah.
poor me. No, we don't feel sorry for you. Yeah, again, like this girl, and she seems like maybe she's a nice girl. I don't know. I mean, I don't mind her, but I'm like, oh, how about your first and maybe your second home and your brand new cars? That's because of your career. You have to pay for a
Yeah.
little bit of it. I don't feel bad for you. It's like, if you don't like it, you're already set for life probably now. Go out and find a new career then. You probably have enough money to
That's
fall
right.
back on.
She's selling
Find a
her
new-
body basically now with the new picture that she that she did when you see her tatas and everything.
Really? She did that?
Oh,
Did she?
yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. So
You basically
brave.
see the
So
nipple.
brave.
Yeah, so brave. Yeah.
But you can't look because then that would only prove that you're misogynistic.
Yeah, and that's how they
Yeah.
work, They come out there, and you can see the tatas, but as fast as you see that, you're a sexist and all this kind of stuff. Like, how? You're the one who's choosing to go out like this. How am I not supposed
Yeah.
to look?
Yeah,
You want
exactly.
the attention.
And well,
Yeah,
yes.
you
and
put
I
a
can't
spotlight
argue
on
that.
something, and you're like, "Why are you looking at that?"
Because you're
Yeah,
doing
exactly,
the spotlight.
right.
You put it under a spotlight.
Yeah.
That's why I'm looking at it. You,
Yeah,
So
she's
you
a beautiful
don't
woman.
want
Like, she
me-
looks beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you don't want me to acknowledge you. You don't want me to see you as a human being, then I guess, a nice, shapely human being. So why are you in show business again?
Exactly.
Like,
If you're not comfortable in that world, get out of that world and do something you are comfortable and happy with.
Then there's always bagels to smear, so you can do
I'm looking for that picture. I can't find it. I'm looking for scientific reasons.
Look up the critical drinker and you'll see it in all its glory. So on X. There we go. As he's typing away very furiously, I can smell the smoke in here. Yeah. Damn it.
I need to find the Acolyte cost even more than everybody thought. That's the wild thing. It was like 230 million or something. What the?
Yes. I know, right?
When the lower one was way too much, and then it's like, oh no, it's higher. It's like, oh my god, just burning money like the Joker in Dark Knight.
Money burn a hole in my pocket. That's how bad it is. Man.
Or like Dumb and Dumber when they're like blowing their noses with hundreds, like
right. So, but anyway, folks, seeing how we're almost at the 2-hour mark, usually on a Friday we like to end the show with a little bit of a laugh before everybody goes away for the weekend to enjoy their weekend, and this day is no different than others. So to everybody out there, we'll have a little bit of cartoon before we start plugging everybody's shows. So
and
that
Tom,
being said,
I did send it to you. I did send it to you.
There you go. You lucky bugger. Enjoy.
Hey, thanks for saving me. Uh-oh. How the hell am I supposed to get down from here?
Wow, Spider-Man 4 was good. I was a good Spider-Man 4, man.
He was crying about the hospital bill. He was. I love the Ghost Rider scene with all the Nicolas Cage pictures in the background from Vampire.
Yes.
Yeah, I did not expect to get Spider-Man 4 that fast.
By the way, speaking of that picture, these circles are very fitting.
Yep.
They look like vinyl records.
Yep. Actual line from Spider-Man TSS that Stan Lee recorded. Yep, that's right.
Like we all look like vinyl records, and then our avatars are like the covers.
Yes, I love that. Well, let's see.
DJ Comic Relief.
Tom, Let's see. As we're about to leave, do you have anything that you want to plug, dude?
Oh gosh. Somebody. I mean, no. Okay, my products. Okay, yes. Let's see. What do we want to plug? Keeping busy. Like I said, I got the book, the Amazon book. It's on Amazon. FTW, Writings of a Lost Mind. Check it out, everybody. If you deal with mental health, it's there. Thomas Haley Creations. You can check my work out over there as well. I got the calendar mostly for St. Johners. If anybody wants one, I've got about 14, close to about 20 actually. 14 ordered and ready to come out. Another 6 ready to order after that. I usually do it in increments. They're selling. I'm gonna do the book. Gonna keep busy. I'm looking to get a gimbal because I want to get back to vlogging, but I need a gimbal. I do need a gimbal for steady shot. It's just with the camera and shooting. I want to do more tight shooting, so I'm looking to save up to get a gimbal. And I'm just busy. I got to do some photos tomorrow, supposedly on a TV set. A movie set for indie film for a friend. So I'm waiting to hear back from her. I haven't heard anything yet. I'm hoping to get another role in the thing. And I'm looking to see, like I said, I want to stream Dragon Warrior. I'm going to try to not stream, but I'm going to record it. Let's Plays, put it up a half hour long. If I don't get hit by Nintendo, then I'll continue it. Because you got to be careful with Nintendo. I know that. They're very iffy on that. And then on the other side, I'm actually where my Elgato died. I'm going to use my PS4, stream from there. And I'm just going to stream a few, like I said, Ghost. Might do Days Gone. And I'm looking to try Sleeping Dogs, a very lesser-known title. So, and check my channel out. Like I said, Techno Sapien Geek. That's my channel. I want it to build. Help me build it bigger. I'm really working hard on it now. So, and me and Jessica getting back and doing our thing too, but I'm working on stuff there and on other things. So, being an independent artist, as you would know, takes a lot of time. Oh gosh.
Oh yes, it does.
Yeah.
Right on. And Appion, what do you got to plug, man?
Today I'm doing another episode of The Hill I Die On, Tito, and today's special guest is going to be Fet for Hire, and his pick is Escape from LA. So we're going to be talking about that movie for a couple hours in about 45 minutes from now over on my channel that Vince has got there. And then on my second channel, Two Guys Talking, me and my buddy Rocco are covering Rings of Power right now. And then we're also releasing Superman and Lois season reviews, getting ready for season 4 of that coming in October.
Isn't that the last season? The 4th one, if I don't
remember.
Yeah,
the 4th one. Yeah. Where he's basically killed by Doomsday at the end of season 3. Spoiler alert. But
yeah, I remember. Yeah.
So the Death of Superman storyline is basically what's going to happen. But yep, those are my 2 channels. Subscribe if you like.
Wrong. Didn't they recast one of the kids?
Yes, one of the sons. Yeah.
Did they really?
That. Yeah, I like the original one. He was better.
Yeah.
I have some Transformers news. I'll tell you afterwards after everybody else is talking.
All right. Yeah. Which one did they recast?
Jonathan Kent, I think, one of the sons. I can't remember. Jonathan or Jordan, but I think it's Jonathan.
Wow. Huh.
Yeah, that was unfortunate that they recasted.
Because
and another thing that's unfortunate for the new season also is most of the cast isn't coming back. Like it's huge budget cuts, probably from James Gunn and stuff. But most of the cast is gone. So I don't know.
Oh,
it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, I think one of the actress that played Lois is said that the reason that it's getting canceled is because they don't want people to get it confused with the James Gunn verse that's coming out. That's the reason.
Well, you have 2 Batman movies.
True.
Yeah, how can do they think people are stupid? We get confused. Like what?
Yes, because these are the people like Marvel, for instance, that said the reason that they made Namor so different is that they didn't want people to get confused with Aquaman.
We're not stupid. We knew they were. Oh my god.
I know. And Jason, what do you got to plug, man?
Tomorrow it's Skullcast. It's going to be a bit more serious. Skullcast tomorrow. We might get a guest on. We have a lot of topics we're actually going to talk about on Skullcast because next week on Beyond, we're going to have a total different stream than normally because of Tom, who gave the ID and stuff like that. So that's why we're going to do more of a topic show on this Saturday with Skullcast so we can get through some articles there instead. And of course, everything next week, of course, if you are doing a stream, I will try to join on Tuesdays if you're still going to have a stream that day.
Yep.
I will try to join as long as you want me on, of course.
That's why you're still here.
Yeah, right. And on Wednesday, there it's gonna be a little bit forth and back with Skullcast. We might have some Skullcast on Wednesdays now until Prismatics is feeling better, and then we will go to 5cast at some point. I have been thinking about just renaming the Saturday shows to Skullcast also, instead of having 5cast. It's annoying to have two shows called cast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And of course, Thursday, it's going to be the Beyond. We're not going to do the normal Beyond show where we talk about a lot of hundreds of different articles. We're going to talk about the gaming industry and the prices and a lot of these kind of stuff, what's going on in that world. And Tom is the one who suggested that idea. So thank you, Tom.
I'm doing my work. I got bullet points to come up with between now and then.
So we're gonna have a large panel, talk a lot about this. It's really important in the gaming industry, what's going on. And of course, Fridays, I'm normally here when you're doing a stream. And that's about it. And as I always say, is that just remember, life's too short. Make the most of it. And we on this panel, we love you and appreciate you. And none of us would have been here today if it wasn't for any of you peeps out there. So thank you for the love and inspiration. It means the world to us.
There we go. And apparently Penny needs a new phone. It overheated and shut itself off. Yeah, they end up doing that. Some of them, especially my iPhone.
Unless if you can find a repair person that could maybe just thermalize your card as well, they can usually fix it. I would bring it in to get it fixed first. Probably costs a lot cheaper. Unless you want a new phone and then, hey, go for a new phone. Yeah. But sometimes it's just overheating of the chip too. It just might need some new, what do you call it there? So I haven't seen it. But yeah, no. But quick news before you give anything away. I seen Transformers 1 finally.
Okay.
What an amazing freaking I enjoyed it a lot. So I'm
glad you enjoyed it.
Did you hate it?
I didn't hate it.
Dang, all that shit you talked on the trailer too.
I know. Oh my God. I didn't hate it, but I didn't quite. I'm nominal. I'm kind of like I don't want to say quite on the fence. I'm more on the I didn't like it side than I did on the like it side. From a
sounds like a 5 out of 10.
Yeah, it's like from a computer animation point of perspective, not bad. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it could have been a little better there. Yeah.
Bumblebee, I found was annoying as hell.
Yes.
Oh my God, I wanted to literally bitch slap him enough times to shut him up. And and Alita 1, it's like the whole girl boss routine.
You loved it.
Oh yeah, I just
Scarlett Johansson. Okay.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
the whole girl boss routine
voices in there.
Yeah, there was, but it's like especially this one line. I know everything better than you.
Yeah,
kind of like She-Hulk.
I didn't really care for her. And I loved Scarlett. I do. I'm a big Scarlett fan, but no, I was like,
I want the they Hulk.
But everything else besides that, I like. I'm with you. I didn't care for her character, and Bumblebee was annoying, but the rest was really good.
The character designs were pretty good. Yeah. I'll give it that, right? And I kind of like this new, because obviously it's not a G1 retelling of these origins. It's just another universe retelling of it's a new Transformer universe basically.
How is Steve Buscemi as Starscream?
Well, at first it's like, nah, this isn't like a Starscream kind of voice. But then what happens when Megatron does something to him, it becomes a little bit more funnier.
And I like the way they birthed Megatron and Optimus, the way they developed them from the OG characters. Like, I like the birth of them in that one. The storytelling in that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Well, we see the birth of Optimus.
I like. Hey,
how's it going, man?
You good, sir.
Yeah, we missed you, good sir. We missed
you, brother. We missed you so much.
Yeah, missed you, man. I hope you're doing well, man.
Yes,
I really do.
We love you in the most heterosexual way, brother.
Yes, in a very plutonic sense. So
there you go.
But I like what you showed me, Mike, of Transformers. I liked what you showed me.
Yeah, it's
other than
but
Wheelie.
other than that, other than Wheelie, yeah. The fight between Megatron and frig, the other one there. God, Sentinel Prime. Yeah, that was actually pretty good. It was, really, really good. And I kind of like this whole progressive anger in a way that Megatron has. So, I can see it totally from his point of view and being, essentially fed up with everything. And that's kind of why I'm on the fence a bit here and there. So not too bad of a movie. It's good to take your kids to. I mean, if you're like 100% a diehard, fan, you might find it tolerable.
I enjoyed it.
But then again, that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. Like I like to say, if you like it, you win. So I liked it. I didn't think it was like the greatest. I kind of understand why it's unfortunately tanking a bit, so I get that point. But yeah, not too shabby. So I'm gonna have to take my kids to it. Well, at least my daughter, she went to see it. So awesome. But anyway, folks, that being said, thank you for joining on in. Thank you for the new guys that ended up dropping by, which would be, i.e. Chuck Xavier and what was the other one? Red House Comics, I believe it is. That also dropped on by. So thanks for Red Alpha Red Comics. That's what it was, Alpha Red Comics. So thanks to you guys for dropping on in and checking out the show. Really appreciate it. And there's some descriptions in down below, and check out these fine gentlemen on their respective channels and whatnot. And I hope you guys also have a great weekend. And as we like to do and say on the show,
be excellent to each other. And